Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Check the mic. Mic check, 1 2. Let me see. Let me see here. Mic check, 1 2. 1 2. Mic check. Mic check, 1 2. My microphone is good. Looks like it. Looks like I have a good microphone set up over there.
Don't let us assembly go get some way. Don't let us assembly go get some way. Don't give up, that's your 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 way. For reconciliation, peace and unity. Together you will want to love each other. For development, together you will want to love each other. For accountability and transparency, together you will want to love each other. For honor confidence, love each other that you will know, love each other.
Yeah, that's a good man. We won the SINOE County 2023. The awareness program is going well in SINOE County. All right, please share the link for us, and we'll be right back. It's a great day again to be with you on Voice of SINOE, and I'll be right back.
Chisaza se bako Aji saza nuye Saza purino Aji chisaza ge Chisaza se bako Aji saza nuye Chisaza purino Zaza c'est pas bon, aïe le vieux, Zaza. Zaza c'est pas bon, Zaza c'est yon. Ah, Zaza. Ah, Zaza c'est pas bon, Zaza c'est pas bon. Zaza c'est pas bon, Zaza c'est pas bon. Zaza c'est pas bon, Zaza c'est yon. Ah, Zaza. Zaza c'est pas bon, Zaza c'est pas bon. Aïe Zaza nouye, Zaza nouye. Chisaza se nyonye o, chisaza se bako. Zaza se nyonye o, zaza. Zaza se nyonye o, zaza se nyonye o. Zafi se nyonye o, chisaza. Zaza se bako, chisaza se bako. Chisaza. Ole ni le wo, chisaza se nyonye o. Ole la bibo, chisaza. Chisaza se bako, zaza se bako. Chisaza se bako, chisaza. Ma vie se bako, zaza se nyonye o. Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako. Zaza. Aji Zaza nuye, Aji Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye. Aji Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye. Zaza se nyonye o. Zaza. Zaza se nyonye o, Zaza se bako. Zaza. Pole ni le wo, Zaza se nyonye o, pole abi wo, Zaza. Pole pa imbi wo, Zaza se bako, pole ta wo, Zaza. Zaza se bako, Zaza se nyonye o, nyingere nyo, Zaza. Nyingere nyo, Zaza se bako, nyingere nyo, Zaza. Nyingere nyo, Zaza se nyonye o. Zaza. Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako. Nyingere nyo, Zaza se nyonye o, nyingere nyo.
Yes, nobody knows the future. Nobody knows the future. John Daxayopodean will tell you the future.
Zaza se bako. Ma bise nyonye o. Ma bise nyonye o. Zaza se nyonye o. Ma bise nyonye o. Ma bise nyonye o. Awon Zaza se nyonye. Zaza se nyonye o. Zaza. Zaza nuye, Zaza se bako. Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye, Zaza nuye. Zaza se nyonye, Zaza nuye, Zaza. Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako. Nyoningere nyayo, nyayo. Nyoningere nyayo, nyayo. Nyoningere nyayo, nyayo. Zaza se bako, Zaza se bako. Zaza. Pole pa imbi wo. Pour les haricots. Ah, pour les cassons. Ah, Zaza. Zaza, c'est pas bon. Zaza, c'est gnognon. Ah, Zaza. Zaza, c'est gnognon. Zaza, c'est pas bon. Ah, Zaza. Zaza, c'est pas bon. Zaza, c'est gnognon. Ah, Zaza. Zaza, c'est pas bon. Ah, Zaza. Zaza noire. Ah, Zaza noire. Zaza noire. Zaza noire.
Yes, we are now moving from beyond the great man. Yeah, you move from beyond it, man. You're done. Yeah, for the great man's business, the song will shine on me, okay? Yeah, nobody should fool me. Okay, you can't fool me because we know the right person for SINOE County.
Your money, your money, your money, you we want to my Zaza, that's you we want to my Zaza. You are the people choice, my Zaza.
Yeah, that's the choice of the people. You are following Voice of SINOE here with ESOTERIC. We're gonna give you the breaking news from SINOE County today.
My Zaza, you we want to my Zaza. For peace and unity, my Zaza.
Yes, for peace and unity, we need Honorable Zarzar to be the senator of SINOE County.
You we want to my Zaza. Maybe you are the people choice, my Zaza. You we want to my Zaza.
Yeah, you are the people choice. You are the man of reconciliation. Yeah, when a great man puts a foot somewhere, you put your foot, you are done. You're losing. All right. Yeah, you're gonna lose when you challenge the leopard, the lion of SINOE County, the political Gandhi. You challenge the man, you are done. Yes, it's the only choice of the people of SINOE County.
No matter what the people say, you will lose.
Yeah, we got some political liars this coming election in SINOE County. They'll give our people lies, but guess what? No matter what, you put your foot there, you'll be beaten democratically. Yeah, the man whistle was
say, Mommy, we say, you was a oh, Mommy, we say, I can't tell you will say, you was a oh, Mommy, we say, you was a now I put you on a Mommy, as a Omar when I bow. I give a move. I'm on you, club and the beginning. I don't know. Mommy, as a Omar, Mumba. Now, when you play in Angola, I put a girl in my business about Mafia house. I would get when you play that here, Babasasao. I go down here, I go Sasadona here, I go down here, I go Sasadona here, I go down here. Apo Sasadona, you never go Sasadona, you not go Sasadona, you never go Sasadona, you Mammy Sasadona, you don't let us play your yes, don't let us play your dear Shabon, to give a dance your way, to give a dance your way, to give a dance your way. 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 For reconciliation, peace and unity. Zarzar'S, you will want home, Zarzar'S. For development, Zarzar'S, you will want home, Zarzar'S. For accountability and transparency, Zarzar'S, you will want home, Zarzar'S. For all confidence, Zarzar'S, you will know, Zarzar'S.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Doc Sayapo, the Esoteric, coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. Wonderful evening, wonderful night to be back on the platform after a great weekend. And so, it's a comprehensive show today. We have been showcasing the huge accomplishment of the president of our union. And so we're going to give you a compilation, and we're going to give you an anthology of what went on while we were away for a little bit. And so you want to share the link with your friends so that they can be part of the show. It's going to be wonderful, fantastic, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So share that with you. You can be sharing salvage. All you got to do, just share. That's all. That's all you have to do to enjoy the show tonight. Okay, let me get the other device. I got multiple devices here in studio. All right, so I like to monitor from every angle. All right, great. Okay, let's start with the show here. Again, welcome aboard. If you are just joining us, welcome. It's your own 7 dark side, pull the esoteric, understood by the chosen field. And so I'm going to give you some things that you might understand and that you might not understand. And so you have to be a disciple of esoteric in order to understand everything holistically. So let me get to our agenda here. We're going to do a little reminder as usual, for the National Convention that is coming up. And so we have to keep reminding our people for the information to be ingrained in your soul. All right, so the National Convention of the USAA is August the 4th weekend. All right, August the 4th weekend in Fargo, North Dakota. And so we are asking all of you, those that have not purchased your tickets yet. I have purchased mine already. I'm bringing my entire family. I got my hotel and everything. I got my lapas and my hair tie. Maybe I don't use hair tie, but my wife does, use it. So yeah, get your fabric and everything that you need, every information. If you don't have any info, just get in contact with the national chair lady, Majid, Smith-Man. She is following the show right now. The national president, I'm sure she also following. You can also reach out to the leaders of your various chapters whatever information that you need to be part of the National Convention. If you do not have a chapter in your state, call the national leadership. The national coordinator is around. She's working 24/7. So the team is working. And so just reach out to anybody, your man doctor, you put that inbox, man, and you will get whatever you want, or whoever you want to get in contact with. You will be in touch with the people that you need to talk to get the right information. All right, that's a little reminder there for you for the National Convention. All right, let me do a little bit of housekeeping here. Let me take the little bit of stuff out of the way. This one, let me just put my little cousin here. All right, so we want to say congratulations to Jelema. Jelema, if you were in Ghana, Jelema. Jelema, time flies. Jelema has already graduated from university, with a bachelor's degree. I think she studied, she did something based on my reading. I think it was science, mathematics, with minor in chemistry. Wow. The guy is loaded, fully loaded. Science, mathematics, a concentration in chemistry, or she minor in chemistry. All right. So you see, when the people are telling you when they were sinking the sun, right? When Mafi Zaza posts food, you can't put your food there, you will lose. The man is grounded. His great-grandchildren, his children, they're academically potent. The man himself is academically potent. The man is morally potent. Benevolently, he is also potent. And so it's a trickle-down effect, The man loves, knowledge. That's why I call him the political Gandhi of Senator County, the man of wisdom. So Honorable Zarzar'S granddaughter graduated with a bachelor's degree, science. She did science, mathematics, and chemistry. All right, that's why. So you want to see the young lady that we are talking about here? This is her Jelema right here. That's Priscilla's daughter, Priscilla Zarzar. That's a daughter of Honorable Zarzar. She lives in the state of Indiana. And also over the weekend as well, her daughter graduated. Jelema yesterday, she was a baby on camp. We used to carry her. I remember when they sent her to buy pepper, she would buy peanut. Say, eat it. I bought peanut with the money. So Jelema, now we want to say, Jelema, we are quite proud of you. Congratulations on this huge step in the world of knowledge. We wish you well. We don't know the next step, but I'm quite sure she's going to be going in the medical field, chemistry and mathematics and those things, science. I'm quite sure she's looking in the medical area to be a doctor or something. All right, so that's something I want to say. We are very proud of you, gentlemen. Thank you as well, Maya, for supporting the little girl. That's pretty good. That's the job of we, the parents, to support the children to be good people in society. And so you are playing your motherly role. And so we must give you that pat on the back. All right. It's very difficult, especially in the U.S. And the children, they have a lot of choices here. And so sometimes a lot of them, they tend to go the wrong route. But Jelema stayed the course and she completed 4 years. That's pretty good. Congratulations to Jelema and the mama. All right. That's something we want to just get out of the way as well. And that's something I just wanted to get out of the way. Let's get to something else here. Let me take the reminder stuff out so I don't get confused and repeat the same thing. All right, so let me get that out. All right, so at this point, let me also bring on here, I got a master sheet, so what I put out there, I don't go by it normally. Let me bring the president of our union here, President Francess Clarke Myers. I think you were in Pennsylvania. If you were not here, you just missed a major portion of your existence. this weekend it was, I think it should be named in honor of President Francess Clarke Myers. And also the president, she is quite inspirational. And she is the embodiment of what leadership is all about. I mean, a leader is somebody who has the ability to multitask and still gets things right. And also President Myers, people see her out there, she always smiling, but they don't know what the woman is doing, She's not one of those people that'll be bragging around, oh, I'm in school, or what, USAA, and the job too much, I have my school work to do. No. She understands when she signs up for something, you have to put your all into it, despite your personal activities, because when the people come to you and they give their task to you and you willingly accept that, then there is no room for excuses. And so that's what President Francess Clarke Myers demonstrated. I mean, if you listen to a speech, if that speech does not inspire you, then I don't know who you are. She said age should not be a barrier for anybody. People will say, oh, I'm old to do this. I alone get all the bills. I mean, they will give you all the various alibis, just so they can stay away. And President Myers said, that day when I got fired and I got angry. You see, that's if you study leadership, that's one of the things. A leader is born the very day you get angry with certain things. You say, you know what, I'm sick of this and I got to do this. So every leader in history is an angry person. Dr. King wasn't happy when he got in the struggle. No, he wasn't a happy man. He was angry. He was mad at the system that was oppressing people. And so he said, I got to take action. Rosa Parks wasn't a happy lady when the people told her to give her a seat on the bus, and she said, no, I'm not giving her the seat to a male to sit down and I stand up. So leadership, one of the things that makes you a leader is the ability to get angry at injustice, at oppression, at bad people, and say, I must do something about this. And that's what President Myers did. She was angry at people arbitrarily firing her for no reason. Somebody determined your life and say, you know what, today I have the right to fire you. Today you go on the other side, they push you around. So she said, no, I am going on DCC campus, Delaware County Community College. I'm going to take that test. If I score 0, I will start with remedial courses. And I will stay the course. And she told us that story. She sat on that desk, on that chair, and she took the test, and she said, the only time I will leave this is when I got my degree with me. And she did. And so, Madam President, I want to say congratulations. It's a huge, huge encouragement, motivation to a lot of us. That's a great thing. Right now, all she needs is 1 year, and then she will get a master's degree. The most difficult degree to get is the baccalaureate or your bachelor degree. Because for whatever reason, liberal art education, you're coming somewhere around here at this point that they will carry you all over the place. The thing that you will not even apply, they will just give it to you. Just to waste your time. So you have to do over 100 and some more credits before you get a bachelor degree. But Madam President, we want to say congratulations on job well done. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to tutor you to get that, the certificate, I'm here to help to get some, what do you call that test? The Angles, something? I think Angles, the nursing test. Okay, sorry if I don't call it right. I'm not a nursing man. Even though I wanted to go in that area, I said no. Instead of giving somebody the wrong pill or the wrong injection, I'll do the paper where I screwed all the people who will visit. So away the medical people, the area, the documentation area. All right, so Madam President, on a serious note, we want to say congratulations, great job. We are quite proud of you. United States to get a baccalaureate degree in nursing, BSN, is a challenge, huge one. The people don't joke because they know what? You will be taking care of people, you'll be in charge of people's lives. And so they don't joke. All right? Well, I wasn't like nursing major, but some of my courses, they require some of the nursing course. I did anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. I ran away from that. It's too much. Yes. I mean, like the massive books, you got to remember all that general thing. I mean, you know what? This is not me, right? I'm an analytical man. I like to be, memorizing the various parts of the body and how the blood flows and what causes this one. No, it goes. I took the other one to say, call it what? Pathophysiology of diseases. You learn different type of diseases, you know. I don't know what this is not be. I want you to give me a text. Let me put my mind to work. Let me use my critical thinking. You know, I don't want to be a program like a robot and just memorize and do medical terminology and do prefaces and suffixes and memorize all those things. But anyway, that's the era of president. I had an interview with her, and she said, Madison, or Dr. Ayopode, my passion is to help the women and children of SINOE County. Men are not excluded though, but my primary focus, the population, women and children. Those are the people I'm focusing on. And so I'm going to establish a clinic in SINOE County to help our people, especially our mothers, because when they get the proper education, the kids will be taken care of properly, you know, because they are the foundation of life. And so they need to get the necessary education to bring out the child or the children properly. In the absence of proper education on the side of the mother, the child will have a serious difficult time, you know, coming up. You know, so that's why President Myers. So, but let me just give you a little tip of the iceberg, you know, for the graduation of the celebration of the president. So you can see what going on that went on the weekend that you missed. Okay, that's a wonderful image over there of the president. You know, her smile is always, you know, reviving. When you're angry, when you see President Myers, you will wake up. When you are sleepy, you will wake up. You know, when you're angry, you will be revived. You know, so she is the, you know, the aphrodisiac for everybody. You know, so now let me get you a quick video here before we go to some major stuff for today's discussion on Voice of SINOE. All right, let me get you this quickly. All right, that's the right video, and so I will shoot it. Bam. And I mean, kind of get a bit bigger for you.
Before you graduated from school, and she started laughing because I thought I could have done it, but I couldn't. So I really applaud all. I'm about to start talking tonight. I need to see someone.
SINOE here in the diaspora.
with all the activities back and forth and up and down, she was able to come out on top. Today, she received her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. By herself, all by herself. Everything by herself, and she was still able. Thank you. See, I knew there was some bestie somewhere. And we're calling bestie. But her bestie brought us to the stage. No problem.
All right, guys, just a little bit of the weekend of the president graduation ceremony. We are not going to get the whole thing. I just want to see what I can give you, maybe a quick taste of a speech. Let me give you a little bit of a speech, and then we're going to go to the next thing that I want us to look at today on VOSD. All right, let me go to one of the speeches here, one of the videos, I should say. Let's get to this one. And I want to say, let me go to this video, part 2. Let's do part 2. All right, let me do part 2. All right, let me do part 2 here of the president speech. That was part 1. Just wanted you to see a little bit. All right, let me do that quick. Let me share that with you. I will end the first one, and I will share this one so you can get a little bit of a speech.
So let
me get to.
I've come to realize that
I think I got the wrong one here. Yeah, but just follow just a little bit of the videos from the program. I know I have a lot of stuff over there that you can check out on my YouTube page, and you'll see a lot of those speeches from the president, the people that went to that attended the occasion. You will see for yourself how great the program was the weekend. But we want to say congratulations again to the president of our union. Great job. Cornell University is one of the best universities out here in Pennsylvania. And then she walked out with, flying colors. All right, let me get to something else here that we want to talk about. So the president is an inspiration to all of us, and let mimic the example of the president. All right, let me get to another one that I want to talk about tonight, VOSD. Let me see, bring that down. Let me also, all right, let's quickly get you to Minnesota a little bit here. All right, so we want to do a big thanks to Reverend Nathaniel Garty Sr. and the team in Minnesota for the excellent representation of the union during the homegoing of our wife, our daughter, our niece, Peachu Nyonteh, or I should also say our member of the organization. So was it on the 14th, right? It was a Friday, I think, if I'm not wrong with the date. Okay, so she was buried, Peachu was buried, and the president coordinated with the Minnesota chapter, the leadership on Marie Pine, and they did a great job explaining the national advisor to the president, Honorable Reverend Nathaniel Garty Sr. led a team to the burial ceremony of Peachu. I mean, it's very, very sad. I mean, for a young lady, yeah, to have been somebody on the ground now is something that I'm finding, I'm grappling with. It's hard for me to chew on, but it happened already, and all we can say, I mean, it's difficult to just throw cliches at people, but what else can we say? We want to say our sympathy to the family again for this huge loss. We are in the land of justice, and we are quite sure justice will prevail. All right, that's what we can do right now. Justice will take its course. All right, so again, Peachu, may your soul rest in peace. And so now the team went there, led by Reverend Garty. They were part of the burial ceremony. So that's Reverend Garty over there, the advisor to the national president. You got the secretary of the board, Milton Shibwe, was also in attendance. You got the wife of Reverend Garty, Madam Garty, she was also in attendance. And you have the National Financial Secretary, Ernest Fale, also were there. So guys, we want to say thank you so much for ably representing the union. The pastor made a representation on behalf of the union. Listened to the members of the Minnesota chapter. They had a meeting, and a purse was presented to the family, and it was in the amount of $2,450. So we want to say thank you so much to all members of the union, those that contributed and those that did not have the financial hand to contribute next time. You'll be part of the team. So the contributions are still coming on. Whatever will come in, it still has a use, so don't be discouraged and say, oh, the young lady has been buried, and therefore let me not make my contribution. You still send your contribution, and we have other things to do. So we want to say thank you to President Myers for the wonderful leadership, coordinating with the various chapters of the union to get things done. The president does not necessarily have to be present in order to get things done or things going. A leader is the one that delegates. You don't have to always be everywhere to do presentation and all those things, And so, Madam President, great job. Yeah, we're going to let me see the communication are coming in here. Some of these things when they come, I can't ignore them. Vital information. All right, so if you want to come on, just let me know. I can shoot you the link. Or if you want to be on the phone, there is an image you send, but it's not. It looks like it's not coming out. So you can resubmit that image again, please. But if you want to come on, just let me know. Send me the link, and I will send you the link, so that you can come on. If you want, the number is right before you. I will let you know when to call in, and so that you can give whatever elaboration that you want to do. But we want to say again, thank you to President Myers and the team for the wonderful job. The money cannot resuscitate, cannot resurrect our daughter, but at least that give the family a little thing to we buy some cold water. And so we want to say thank you to Reverend Garty and the whole team for doing a wonderful, wonderful job representing the union. And that's how it's supposed to be. And that's what the organization was established for, to help people in bad times, and in good times we celebrate with each other. You know, that's why, you know, the organization was established. I mean, that's part of it holistically. The major aim of the organization is to help our people back home. But that doesn't mean we should neglect ourselves over here. You know, so that's what the president has been doing. So, Madam President, we are with you fully, and it is about time to get a job done back home. I'm glad that the team back home has been set up. They have been approved by the board of directors, and the guys, I mean, very highly educated people to know, highly experienced people to know exactly what to do. And so, Madam President, this administration will get things done. I mean, things are a little slow because of some of the things that are going on right now, especially with the death of our daughter. You know, so it interrupted a couple of things. But right now she has been put to rest. She is laid to rest. We want to make sure that the full activities of the organization will be in full swing again. I mean, tragedy cannot get us off track. You know, we still have to remain on course to get things done for our people back home. It's very, very important. You know, because if we have good representation in the Capitol building, and then we have good leader, community organizations, good leaders, when they are doing stuff on the ground, we have good leaders in parliament or in government, they're advocating for the county as well. Then if we have good local leaders as well, the resources will be used, and then how you get development. You know, if you don't have honest and trusted people, I mean, the people tend to suffer, and that's why we are seeing in our country, because the wrong people are in authority. And so, you know, the Bible says, when you have the visionless in power, the people suffer, right? You know, so we have those that are visionless. We got those with vision. And that's why we want to put the vision one, those that have vision for the people to be in authority, and jettison those that are just there to eat the people money and look at the people meander in poverty. All right, so that's something we want to say. Thank you again to the president, Reverend Garty, for the great job, and the team, Mr. Shebe, Ernest Farley, all those. Maybe there were more people that went there, but they were not reflected on the image that I saw. And so if you're also part of that, we want to say thank you so much. Madam Mary Pine, Madam President, also you are the real MVP. You are doing a great job. Minnesota chapter is on course. You know, I listened to the report from the meeting that you. Let me show you. Let me play the quick video from. I mean, the financial. Like you say, the treasurer. She did a great job. Great report. You know, so I think I got the video here. Let me share that quick video with you. But in the meantime, let me do this first. Let me show you a little bit of the burial for our daughter.
Father God, we God, we thank you for all that you've heard today. God, we have to make this aspect of the service, Father. It's one of the major things. God, bless the Lord will lead us. Give us strength.
The infinite us. No, you can just rest somewhere. Before. That's okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right, guys, it's just a little bit of the video. Is heartbroken. It's tough. It's a tough situation there for the family. No family should go through that. All right, just a little bit. I want to show you the video there from the burial of our daughter, the late Peachu. Let me take some of the videos down here. I don't need them right now. Let me get this one down. Okay, excellent. So let me just show you another video from the meeting yesterday from the Minnesota chapter. It's a quick, short video I saw. Let me share this video with you and see to get the report from the people themselves. All right, let me do this.
And I received it on Cash App. I sent it back to the chapter. So for Philadelphia chapter, they gave me $150. And then for Florida, I got $750 first. And then the national president called me and said, no, she cashed out me $350. And she said, hold on to that money. There's more money from Philadelphia chapter. So then they cashed out me $750. So $750 plus $350. Can you guys do your math? So $350. That is.
Just ask series, man. Don't ask series for everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
1,100 from Philadelphia chapter. And that money was added to our money. Then for Iowa, I got $200. So the total cash check that I made, including Philadelphia, including Minnesota, Philadelphia, Florida, Iowa, is $2,450.
Wow.
Check that was given to them. And the name sent out to the check to be made out to was Naomi. So and then we make that check. And this is the receipt. $2,450. It was given for relaxing and work, and he presented it on behalf of USAA. And you can see that the money, the member for that money was remitting money from USAA. It's on the receipt and it's on the actual check that we got.
Thank you. Treasure did well.
All right. Just a little bit of the meeting, the update, because I'd like to give you the evidence so that you can see it. All right, so sorry, baby. Yeah, hold on a second, please. I'll be back, right back, guys.
Yeah, I'm on saturated. Blessings on blessings, you call me blessings. These my blessings can all be touching. I know my level, my man, don't stress me. The puppy bless me, so I'm here to party. I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, I crawl, you're a zombie. Batting up, bring a yellow zombie. I got a party, people dancing, you're a zombie. Sanko, me, I want to do it like Paco. Waiter, bring the liquor. Me a poor man, someone spend the paper. Waiter, bring the liquor. Me a poor man, someone spend the paper. I said no bad day.
All right, no bad day. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. You know, I had to talk to the first lady for a little bit. So let's get to that. Was a little update there from Minnesota. I want to say thank you again to our team out there. The treasurer, she did a wonderful job. Let me see what the kids are doing in there. I'll be right back again.
Sandy on the beat.
All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you for coming back on. Sorry for the back and forth. The little ones are home, so I'll be going back and forth sometimes to talk to them. All right, so guys, welcome back to Voice of SINOE. Let's go to something else that we want to talk about again. Thanks to our team in Minnesota for the wonderful job, for the splendid job. We want to say thanks to the president of our union as well for the leadership. You know, that the lady herself there, you know, she's the one that providing leadership for our union, and that is what we need. Say, well, Chair Lady Duncan Dato was there too. Okay, all right, Chair Lady, thanks. The volume goes in and out. Is it still having that issue? Let me know. Yeah, I don't want to have volume issue here. Let me check my device over here too. Maybe the representative hopeful guy Obama phone. So maybe the representative hopeful guy Obama phone. I think my sound is okay here, so maybe there's a device. Let me check the other one here too to make sure. Obama phone. I think my sound is okay here, so maybe there's a device. Let me check. All right, so I think everything looks good here. All right, thanks for that heads up though. So good evening, SG. Thank you, Madam President. Thanks for following. Yes, I'm watching, SG. Thanks for the announcement. No problem. Watching. Thank you, Mr. Panto. Good, you. Okay. All right, then. You keep the comments coming. Let's get to the next thing that I want to talk about to now. Voice of SINOE here. Let's see what I have for you. In terms of the agenda. Let me bring the Cleopatra pictures down so you can see my beautiful face too. Okay. Let me bring this out. Let me take this down. And let me bring this let's go to SINOE County for a second here. We want to say arigato. You know, arigato is a Japanese word for thank you, right? Thanks. So arigato to Madam Mary Dorbor for enforcing the City Ordinance. You know, Liberia, the reason I give you this the experience, the conversation I had with the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dr. Chambers. When I went to Liberia, I had the opportunity to sit with the Speaker, the third man in command in the Republic of Liberia, Dr. Ayopoda. You know, when you are well connected, you have the great political Gandhi, who is the third powerful man in the House of Representatives. You can meet with anybody in the country. So I met with the Speaker, and the Speaker asked me a question. What are the ideas? Do you have some ideas for me? And I told the Speaker, you know, the question that he asked was, and I normally use an analogy, right? You have a cup, this glass right here, right? Here, so I put the water here, and the water is up all the way at the brim, right? When you pour water there, the water will spill over, all right? And that's what it was akin to what the Speaker was asking me. It was akin to asking me to pour more water in the glass when the glass is already filled, right? And so I told the Speaker, we do not have deficit of ideas, but we have deficit of implementation, or if you like, a lack of implementation of the laws on the books. And so my recommendation to you, Mr. Speaker of the House, is to do something. If the police supposed, the executive supposed to enforce the law. If the law is not being enforced, call people for questioning. Why the laws? Why things are chaotic? Why? So that's part of your job. And so the point I'm trying to make is the city mayor of Bereaved Creek, Madam Mary Dorbor, is enforcing the law. So once we enforce the law, Liberia will be fine. The reason America works is because the laws are enforced. They don't say, oh, you violated law over my anti-son. No, they don't do that. The speed limit when you are driving above it, an officer is driving behind you. When you go above it, they'll pull you over and give you a ticket. And it controls, and that's a way, it's a psychological measure to tell people that what you are doing is wrong. But when people are doing wrong things and you say, oh, I don't do it, it will create chaos, then why you put the laws in place? So the city mayor of Bereaved Creek City, she is doing something, and that's what we need in Liberia. And not too long ago, I reported to you the United Support Association built some buildings in SINOE County. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters, they defected from the union. They have not built one palava hut anywhere. As a matter of fact, they are not recognized by the government of the United States of America. And so they were operating under the banner of USA because at the time we gave the guys authority. And so they were operating as USA. And so we had the lawsuit and all of that, and they were judiciously beaten. And so they threw temper tantrum, right? They went over there, the verdict, our buildings, those buildings were not just built arbitrarily, right? It went through the process of law. So the government knows about those buildings. They got the demarcation and the cornerstone, they got the land deeds and all those things set up, right? So our brothers and sisters, unfortunately, they got angry. Even though we shared the last money with them, they had sufficient money. Instead of using the money that they had or they got from the court to build another building and put their name on it, they took USAA name from its building and put their name on it. We blew the alarm here because I think that was precipitated. We had an argument discussion on Facebook. I said I challenge the Support Dancers Association in Americas to show me what they have done in the US and in Liberia besides dancing. They couldn't give me anything, so what they did was they authorized Mr. Norman to go and take the name of USA from the building and put their name on the buildings. That's what they did when they went to Liberia. And so the city mayor, then so to speak, the governor of the city is run by laws. It's not just arbitrary. And so the city mayor, their issue was brought to her attention, and she said, no, this is against the law. Because every building in this country has specifications that the government will give, they will approve everything, will give you the cornerstone, the organization name will be etched on the cornerstone, the organization name will be put in the document, will be written, everything. You can't have everything written with one organization name, and then when you go look on the building, you get a different name. It's a violation. Something fraudulent is going on. And so the city mayor, they look at all the documents, they look at the cornerstones. The cornerstone has, they have USA names and all of that. So I said, but why did they put this thing here? Let me show you what they did. This is the fake one, right? I think I should start with the original first. This is the original building. When we build a building, this is the original. So because the acronym, the abbreviation of the organization USA got 4 letters. So when the architects, when they built the building, they created this star-looking stuff on the facade of the building. So it has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, because our abbreviation of 4 letters, right? So our brothers and sisters, they went there, they don't have nothing to show, and so they want to take the building, and so they put their name on it. All right, and see how awkward this looks. That 4 corner here, because they know they can't fit, they get 5 letters, SADAA, that 5, right? So they can't fit, so they put that weird thing over there. And so when the city mayor saw it, she said, no, this is out of place. The letter, the cornerstone, all the thing we have here, nothing says, we don't know about any organization here called SADD or SDAA, or we don't have any organization here. We look at all the documents, the city document, the records of the city, and we don't have anything like this. And so the city mayor went back and instructed the people to remove the fake stuff from the building, or the buildings, I should say. At least the one I know of right now is the one in Bereaved City. You know, so all the other one based Jelema, they are all within this environmental circumference of Bereaved Cree. You know, so it's still under the bailiwick of the city mayor, Madam Mary Dorbor. And so the Jelema one, I cannot substantiate that one for sure. And the other one in we call Pine Town. But what we can tell you for sure, the building in the capital city of the Zarzar'S statutory district, the first building, the city mayor went to work and took that aqua looking, you know, stuff they put over there, and the original one they reinstated it. You know, so that's what we. If you don't know the city mayor, that's the mayoress. You know, but I don't like to use that general language. You know, that's a great lady here, a very tough lady. You know, that's another iron lady, a real iron lady. She doesn't joke and she doesn't play around. She was given a job to do, and so she's not there to make fun and to contravene, to break the laws, and people can't break the law because they're from America. No. So the lady is saying things should be done the right way. If you come and you talk to the city government, you talk to the local government, you talk to the county leadership, and you get your land and you pay a deed and land deed and probate everything, nobody should come. And when you build your structure, another person come and then put their name on their building, you know, that is not in keeping with the law. And so, Madam Dorbor, we want to say congratulations for the excellent work you are doing in SINOE County. We appreciate you. That's what you're supposed to do. Liberia is not a lawless country. You know, somebody can't just come from America because you come from America. You authorize people to do some stuff that you can't do in the U.S. You know, they can't do this thing. You can't just go to somebody's store or somebody's building here and you don't get any document from anywhere and start putting your name on it. You'll go to jail. You know, but certain things that we can't do in the U.S., we go back into Liberia. Hey, we are above the law. We do anything we want to. But I want to say, Madam Dorbor, great job. We appreciate you. Continue with that. I mean, it shouldn't be limited to the Sapo Dancers Association in America. It should be, if that's how you put it, does it, take the relevant action so that the society will be straight. You know, so that's what the Iron Lady, the city mayor, Bereaved Queen, she did rectify that blunder from our brothers and sisters that came from America. You know, I know they were attacked the city mayor. Oh, why you took our name from that? But the city mayor said, my record, yeah. My record here, you know, I mean, I didn't see, no organization came here called SDA, 7-Day Advantage or Sapo Dancer. No. And so, that's what the city mayor did. I want to give a shout out to her for that. All right, now let me go to something else here that I want to talk about tonight on VOSD. You don't want to go away. We said thanks to Reverend Garty and the team already. Now, I want to talk about this before we get to Honorable Zarzar and the rest of the people. All right, so we talk about our children. The children of Liberia are still in captivity in Omar. All right? Our daughters who came here the other day, I think I interviewed one of them. And she explained the ordeal, what she is going or what they are going through in the Arab nation, Omar. You know, they are being suppressed. They are literally slaves right now in our country. You know, so every day I don't sleep. These kids, every morning, they are on my phone, they're leaving voice messages and they are crying. I mean, I will show you some images there, and they are not pleasant if you are not comfortable. I mean, not too graphic though, but I mean, it's not okay. you know. So Rena and Florence. Rena is from SINOE County, and Florence is from Nima County. They are good friends. Because of the tough economic situation in Liberia, people are running away from the country. But you know, some of these people, they don't tell our children the truth. You know, I mean, I was giving this some thought, right? The people in the Arab Republic of Omar, or whatever you want to call it, they are looking for workers. They're looking for people to be basically domestic slaves for them. But I mean, the last time I checked, Omar population is more than the population of Liberia. So why can't they get people from their own country? And they have to go somewhere to a third world country to get people from there. And so a couple of things, one major thing came to mind. So one thing is, I should say two. Number one, they are looking for slave or cheap labor. You know, that's what some of these business people they do. They go and get people from the poor country. They know the people are suffering, and so they pay anything they want to, you know. And so maybe if they get people from their own country, the amount they pay, they will not pay, the people will not take it. And so they go to Liberia because the leaders don't stand up for the people. And so some of these things, they are not even to the acquiescence of the government. The government does not know. All right. So they will have somebody working with another person in the country. They call the person the sponsor, and the agent will be in Liberia or somewhere and processing some documents. You know, so the agent in Liberia and the sponsor will carry on all the transaction without the slave being involved in the process. So basically the contract is between the agent and the sponsor. They will sign everything. But then when the person goes there, they act as if the slave actually signed contract with them. Meanwhile, since the slave is a third party that doesn't know what's going on in the whole thing. And so these people, they had this scheme, human trafficking scheme. They took our children to Omar, the UAE, United Arab Emirates. They took our children there, and the kids are crying, literally. I mean, the people are wasting hot boiling water on our children. And again, the little girl from Nima County, like snake, you know, they're taking on the whole skin for, how can you pour hot water on a child, on a little child, you know? And that's what some of the things that the children, the other little girl from SINOE County, Rena, the people beat the girl until she get fulawa in my language. When some people say fulawa, you are idential. You don't have teeth in your mouth. They take your teeth from your mouth. That's what they did to Rena. And the kids are crying every day. We are doing our best. I wrote the office of the president of the Republic of Liberia through his Facebook page, the executive mansion, if you like. We sent a communication to the president. I sent a communication to Kwame Weeks. He replied, fortunately. He sent me a number. He said, oh, send a number to the kids. Let it call me. Because when I wrote the communication, I attached the children, their pictures and all of those so you can see what the kids are going through. And then he sent me his number. I sent it to the kids, but the kids are calling me and they said the man is not picking up. They have been calling and calling, and the man is not picking up. My man Melvin Duen is also very active. He got in contact with some people in the same area, the Omar area. I think they are in Dubai, the other group. And so one gentleman called Freeman has been involved in freeing some of the children that receive maltreatment from their slave masters. You know, some they get moderate treatment, so they stay there. Some they get egregious punishment, you know, so they don't want to stay there. And so one gentleman called Freeman has been active. He went there as a contractor. He's doing construction and stuff like that. And so he has been in the vanguard helping children, Liberian people, children, citizens that were taken over there illegally. And I want to get back home. You know, so we got in contact with the gentleman. We talked to him. He said he was going to get in contact with the sponsor of, sponsors of the children. And so I haven't heard. I have to follow up with Melvin and see what he has heard from the guy. But let me show you some of the pictures of the children here so you can see what I'm talking about. So first, this is Rena, right? It's Rena when she beautiful Sapo girl. All right, beautiful Sapo girl. I mean, she looking good. How she was when she went to the Omar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, see how our daughter looks now. They beat the little girl until they took her teeth from her mouth. That's how terrible is it? It is right now. They beat. I said, why did they beat you? And he said, I was tired. Because they would say, I should cook. When I finish cooking, they were not giving food to eat. They would say, I go wash the bathroom. I should put my hand in the toilet. When I use the brush, they said, no, I should put my hand in it. I should scrub the floor. I should mop the floor. They will bring some 6 to 7 barrels of clothes. They got machines, but they say I should wash the clothes with my hand, my bare hands. After that, they get cars in the compound. They want me to wash the cars. I mean, they're just doing all these things to me. When I resisted, they started beating me, they would join me and beat me up. And so they beat me, the woman beat and knocked my mouth on the commode, on the toilet. And that's how I lost my teeth. So every day the kids are crying. They're crying. It's not only that. This is not only just to remove your teeth. Right now, the girl is seriously sick. The new picture she sent to me now, you see your stomach? Her stomach is getting out of proportion. I don't know what they did to her. Maybe they gave her something, some sort of person. I don't know what they gave her. So the girl's stomach is just bloated, getting bloated, and it's getting out of proportion. And so things are getting bad every day for the children. So, Madam President, we want you to, ratchet up your campaign. Our children, this is a daughter of SINOE County. And when you break it down, she's a daughter of the Sapo Nation. And this is why our daughter going through right now. We have to beef up the campaign to free our children. They are suffering. So that's Rena. Rena Smith is her name. Their parents, they calling me. Every morning they sending me text messages. Oh, we're hoping on you guys. Please try, keep trying your best so that you can bring our children back to us. It's serious. So Rena looks like that right now. And then the girl says she wants to leave, right? And then the slave master is saying, pay my money. Okay, she doesn't know the amount in the first place because the contract was between the agent in Liberia and the so-called sponsor, who is the slave master in Omar. And so the innocent children, they just went there ignorantly. They don't know what's going on. They have their desire. Their hope is I'm going somewhere where I will work and be able to support myself and help my parents, not knowing they are going to hell, And so the little girl now, she lost her teeth. Her stomach is bloating up, That's what's going on right now in Omar to Rena Smith. And now let me bring the other little girl. That's another picture of Rena here. You see, she looks seriously right. How they treat the little girl now. She looked miserable. This is the little girl when she got a beautiful smile on her face and was looking good when she was in Liberia. When she got to Omar, they start treating her like this. The next thing, they beat her and remove her teeth from her mouth. Now her stomach is getting out of proportion. Okay? So everything is going wrong for this little girl. And let us do something to free her. Now, let me bring the other little girl from Nema County. And this is Florence Lua. Oh, look. Hey, guy, you okay? All right, so this is Florence Lua here. Florence, too, see her when she left. She was in Liberia. That's how she looks. She was looking great. She was looking great, right? Now, you want to see the current condition of Florence? Let me show this. Okay, that's the first one. The beat her, see the bruise on her foot like that. They beat the little children. This one is the hot water. They spill the hot water on her. The children are suffering. They're sending me all these images. All right, so I'm getting communication. The president of our union saying she's in contact with the ambassador near Washington from Liberia. All right, so this is what the children are going through right now. It's serious. They spill hot water. Let me get to some of the audios here so you can hear the children crying. They're crying. Uncle, please help her. We will die in the country. The people are suffering us. Yes. So you can hear some of the things they're talking. It's terrible for these little children. Yes, it's terrible. Where's Rain? Let me get to Raina. It doesn't matter. Let me see.
Sick. No, if I want to get me to the hospital, then they won't take me from here to get me to that ably to work. I say I'm going nowhere. They say I'm gonna pay like expensive. I say I'm sick. They force me. They won't give me different family for me to be there. They saw the news on Facebook. They saw it on Facebook. My boss said I'm gonna pack my thing and to go to find to get me different family in the day. I say I'm going nowhere. They force me. I say I'm going no. I'm sick. No blood in my body, my whole face, my body getting swelled up. Yo, my body swelling up. I don't know what happened. My sister said yesterday, she said, we see your blood. She said, you get blood. I said, I sick, I even able to wake up. I swelling up. And the people say they won't get me different family. When I agree, I'm gonna pay that expensive. Then say I'm only expensive so much. They won't keep your own case so much. They say pay out 2,000 US, you will go. Pay out 2,000 US. If you pay out 2,000 US, you will go in your country. I say I won't go back. I die. I getting swallow. You don't see me there. Take me from here. Get me different family to go work. Yeah, you say one money back. We spend money back. You too much money. One money back. Okay, different family let they buy you say the monkey have money. I say I'm going nowhere.
Imagine
Me
that.
in my country I die. You say like you say that. Or you will call I let myself yesterday. See I let myself like I stay here in the room. See yesterday I put water near food in my mouth in the room. I get it I sick and you to work. I swelling up. You see my food you see my face getting swell up. I explained to my sister yesterday, she said I have no blood in your body. I swell up my attention, my body swelling up. Yeah, they force me to get me different families. They say they carry me different family to get that money. They will send me to different family for me to go work and they will get that money. I say how much I in the room, I laugh myself, they also will talk me. I say how much is money so much? You know, in case someone else so much, they say pay out 2,000 US, then you will go. Pay out 2,000 US, then we'll free you go back in your country. Yeah, well, I also yesterday no food water getting my mother in the room crying. My body getting swallowed at your corner. If I'm not done, then I'm really strong in the body.
Imagine that. This is what's going on to our daughter in Omar right now. They want to sell her so they can, that slave now. So they trade you. When the other person can pay the money, then they trade you to the new slave master, then they take you. That's what they're doing right now to our children. And something got to be done. Oh, Liberia, what is happening to us? Do we have leaders? The future of the country. The children are now being turned into slaves in the 21st century. In 2021 or 22, our children are crying, oh, I haven't eaten. And this is a country that is endowed with resources. Oh, yeah, the children. The future. Damaging the future. And we say we have leaders. The young ones that we're supposed to empower. They are going to foreign countries. And people are treating them like animals. Oh, the sweet land of liberty. Why don't you make the land sweet for all of us? All of our children. It is only sweet for few people in power. Is it the land of liberty? The sweet land of liberty, or the land of bitterness, the land of oppression, the land of subjugation, or what is it going on in our country? And people are running away and they're going to foreign land. The children are beaten. The people are beating our children. They are taking teeth from their mouth. They're burning them with fire, water, whatever. That's Liberia for you. Where are the leaders for our country? Do we have leaders? Or we have people there that are only ecocentric. They're only about themselves. The young ones are crying. Our children are in the foreign land crying. I'm locked up in the room. They want to take me somewhere else to sell me because I am an animal. They don't consider me human being. That's what's going on right now to our children. Every day I sit around. I say, you know what? Should I be another child stater? No, I don't want to be that kind of leader. We need a radical revolution in Liberia. How is it a country that is less than 5 million human beings? The country has all the things that you can think about. And they're a minute group of people. They are meandering in luxury while the people are suffering. And that should be okay. Children are running away from the country. They are going to our land to be suppressed. I listened to that young man when I had a conversation the other day. While the young lady I spoke with a young man, Freeman. I'm not calling the young lady name. And she was trying to justify, she was trying to rationalize the slavery that they are in. She was telling me, oh, Liberia children, they say, and other nationalities, they are here, they are not complaining. I was like, what? And she was there, strong. So, yeah, why should you be treated like that anyway? I mean, come on. You have to do everything in the house. Washing cars and opening gates and sweeping and scrubbing wall and putting your hand in the toilet. What kind of life is that? And that's why I let me play the other one from the other guy, Florence, so you can hear from Florence. Florence is crying too. They're calling me every day. We gotta do something. Where's Florence? Lorena here. I think I got Florence stuff right here. They got the different names on Facebook. Okay, that's let me get to her on here. It's sad. The children are suffering. They are crying every day. They burn her. They found beautiful little children. They want the brandy wine. They will spill water on hot water. Yeah, see her skin. Our skin looking red. I mean, I'm talking to their parents. Let me see one of the other video. Let me see.
Honey, RRN in a winner.
Okay, she was giving me information about Rena. There's something she wrote. She sent me another one.
Your help of one people voting to me. I understand my whole life. I understand my whole life. I'm confused. No, I'm not what to put say here. I'll go. I'll go back.
That little girl, the brain, I shouldn't want to cry now.
What do you do here, my people? What do you do here? Oh, goodbye. You have your sister, you have your children, you have your sister, you have your oh, God. Who's the man, Philippi? Oh, my banana, you want to stand here. No mercy, no treat me, my whole brain, Oscar, mama. My whole ballet, we bought water. We see on a passing, my whole ballet, me. I understand the money, but first to stay, to go and work. I don't want to see. I want to tell you, more say, I'll go. She tell me, say, bring my money. But me, I know the money I get for her. I don't know how much I get for her. I tell her, call the agent. She don't call the agent. They just missing boy. Me, I tell her, I'll go back.
That's it. That's why the children crying.
I beg you, if you're coming soon, because they will more she off. Oh, I she carry in one room.
All right, so that's what the children of Liberia, the future of Liberia, the children are crying. They are crying at the hands of their slave masters. And Omar. That's how they are treating our children. They are slaves. And so they're crying. And that's our voice the SINOE is here for, to give it to you. If we want to take action, fine. If we don't, let's just want the children to suffer so they can die. Rena, I don't know what Rena Peachu will make it home safe. You got her stomach, they move her teeth. The man only after money. He wants the money. She doesn't know the amount. I think she said $2,000. And then when you pay the $2,000, I understand to leave the country is another war. So that's what's going on right now to your children. Yes. Do we have senators in the various counties where the children are from? Do we have lawmakers? Can they do something about it? Well, that's why we're here. We'll just bring the information to you guys. All right. Senator Johnson, maybe you can intervene. And I don't know what the senators or the lawmakers from Nema County. Our daughter here, and she is crying. That's Florence Lua from Nema County. She doesn't know what to do. We got Rena on the other side, Rena Smith from SINOE County. She's also crying. They beat her, they took her teeth from her mouth. Her stomach is swelling up right now. And then Florence on the other side, they burn her. All right, so there you have it. That's what you get when you have bad leaders. They don't care. When you hear people that Trump, when they can say America first. Can we also say Liberia first or Liberians first? No, go to your country. The foreigners, the people, they are celebrating. The Lebanese and those different tribes or different nationalities that in the country, they get preference. They get the best of the country. And the people are treated like animals. Where are the patriots in our country? Do we have patriots? Apparently not. We don't know those things, and there are jargons that we use in our mouth. That's it, nothing else. When it comes to practicality, no, we don't do it. We are only patriot in the mouth. But go to your country. When I went to Liberia, I was like, what is going on here? The people they call America, they using all the euphemistic jargons, disabled, disability. Liberia, they call it crippled people. When you cripple, you blind, you get problem in Liberia, you're on your own. Nobody cares about you. First of all, look at the normal people, then they are struggling. Then what's about the disabled people? You get any abnormality on you, you are done. You are on your own. When I went there to the Capitol building, I thought the building is for the citizens, the people that are there that represent the citizens of the country. But when you are disabled, first of all, no elevator for you because the people can climb the steps, so the building is not for them. So because when you are disabled, does that mean you can't go to your lawmaker in the Capitol building to talk to him or her? No access for the people. They will wait in the driveway. They are waiting for the speaker so the man can get some little hand out. Like, wow. And when you look at the budget, the president will get $20 million. The legislature, they get $50-some more million in the budget. And the people over there in America, guess what? They do everything to accommodate everybody. Damn it. Now the player can't leave for them and go like, bro. The people ready, the buses, the public transportation, they accommodate everybody. They got the hydraulic system they put on it. When the bus stops, it comes down. So that the wheelchair will be able to go inside. You can't do that. You don't have clothes on. Go back in the room. Yeah, but you don't have clothes on. You can't come on the camera. Wait, hold on, guys. Let me see what she wants to say. Let me go a quick commercial.
Sandy on the beat.
So guys, that's it. That's Liberia. Thank you. Thanks for the little ones are here, so I'll be going here and there. All right, so that's what you're having. When you have issue in Liberia, you have disability, you are on your own. The normal people, they are suffering. Then I still got a video on my phone. A little girl, maybe the maximum age either 8 or 7. That little girl had this visually impaired man carrying the man around, backing among those vehicles. She's walking around and backing, carrying the man around. Now, how they survive? Is this a country? Or that the Republic of Darwinism? All right, everybody for themselves. They call it what? The survival of the fittest. The dying of the least suitable. All right, the Darwin. So that's what you have in Liberia. And so normal people are suffering. The way you get from, let me see here. All right, so that's it, guys. Let me go to something else here. That's our children issue. Let me see some of the comments that were coming in here while we're talking. Let me look at some of the comments here, and I will go to some major thing I want to talk. We want to go to SINOE politics. The traffickers are in Liberia, and they are Liberians. So who is evil? Something blocking this. The Arab or the Africans? I mean, both. You can't exclude any of them. I mean, nobody should be trading human being this day and age. Come on, isn't that what we fought against? People died in this country, America, and other countries around the world for freedom. So why would somebody be trading their own people or be trading human beings? A major crackdown is needed by the Liberian government to track and prosecute traffickers, but the country only concerned about banning political militants right now. Yeah, that's right. That is so true. You know, the people want political militants. And if they resell her, she will start her 2 years all over again in another master hand. That's true. Yeah, that is so true. It's starting over. We got 2 years. So it's sad, man. It's sad. This is very, very sad. It is. That's what our children are going through. Oh, how I love powerful women. Thank you so very much, Madam City Mayoress. All right, I read the other comments earlier. So that's what's going on right now. Thanks for the comments, guys. Yeah, Madam Kalajabula Folek, again, if you want to come on, you are okay. Let me bring a major talking point here. But I will call you shortly. As a matter of fact, I'll call you up. Let me exhaust this quick, and then we can get into other thing that you want to talk about here. To make, I saw the communication you sent to me. All right, let's go to the SINOE County here, and so we are gravitating towards 2023, and we had Senator TJ went there the other time, and you know the man is devoid of ideas. He did nothing for the people of SINOE County, and so he thought he could replay. He could replay the card he played 2014 that brought him to power. Okay, and that card is the card of division and tribalism. Put the various tribes against each other. And so you hear Senator TJ telling cool people, they come and chop your hair off. The people coming run on you to nothing. They want to bring you down to zero. So that Senator TJ no message. Now when they're done, the man will say, you know what? I got only 2% left. Duncan and Zarzar. For numbers law, my God already killed him. I'm so happy. And I was saying the TJ will stand before the people and tell them. Because the man has nothing to sell. He will say, you know what? I have nothing to tell you, but what I can tell you is my record. My terrible record. I stole, and the people put me, I've been to all the jails in the Republic of Liberia. The only jail I don't go to the Bella Yala, and the reason why, because Dr. Evan Sawyer, he closed down that facility. And that's why I didn't go there. But I've been to all the prisons for doing the wrong things. So that was the message for Senator TJ. Crayton Duncan went there and also made his own allegations. Oh, Zarzar'S, black him from Sanitarian to America, and so they can get PhDs, which is a far lie. That we call mendacity on steroids, you know. The mentor is, I mean, the guys are dishonored. So you can't deal with Honorable Zarzar'S. You know, dealing with Zarzar'S is like you're dealing with the ancient Greece, right? You have Socrates. The man is a man of knowledge. You know, so the people will come and say, oh, they are teenagers. And then the man will just make you simple. Because age, it comes with experience. And not only that, the man has been in government for a long time. The man, not only that, the man is fully educated. You know, so imagine the man got a whole package. The man is traditionally educated. The man is informally educated. The man is formally educated. The man has experiential education. I mean, you can go on. So you have these people Some of them, they don't have an experience. They just come into politics. And the way they wear people classroom, they study political science, and they don't know the practical aspect of it. And so they think they can kind of just make up things. So Crayton Duncan one day, oh, that's how I want to send people to America. And the people there, they may stop the people there. And so Mr. Zarzar today appeared in Billable Creek. He has been going to the various towns. You know, that's what a good politician does. The first thing a politician must have a base. In America, then they get a red state and a blue state, and then they got those swing states, right? They can go anywhere. Like Pennsylvania, for example, is a battleground state. You can swing anytime. You know, so as a politician, you must have your base. You must solidify your base. And we told you before, district number 3 is a no-go zone. Crayton Duncan does not have a district. No. Greenfield district, or district number 3, is the capital city of Greenfield, or SINOE County, sorry. And so you have everybody in the capital city. It's not for Crayton Duncan. For Senator Nyonteh, he doesn't have a base. Maybe he will say Common Town. When you get a few people, even Common Town right now, the people on Zarzar is sleeping in Common Town tonight. The people, they declare their full support to the man already. With the exception of Hugh Bleedy and Udaharatie and what you call Ravikolo, they are still following TJ. But the rest of the people in the town, they are in support of Zarzar. The man wanted to leave, and the man people said, no, you're not leaving. You're sleeping with us here tonight. You're sleeping in Common Town. We are not letting you to leave. You can't go to the other places and you have fun with them, you sleep, and you have fun, and you come here, you want to talk to her and leave. No, you will stay in Common Town, you're sleeping with us here tonight. Anybody, those are not like it, let it go on the farm. But we, the majority, the women too are that rate. Our mothers in Common Town. And so many Zarzar is sleeping in Common Town. Common Town, TJ has the Palava Hall he built for which he's running campaign. The little guys are running campaign for him. The people now, they are going for Zarzar. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just show you the triumphant entry on Zarzar in the capital city, Billable Creek today. I haven't seen anything like, the campaign hasn't started, just awareness ceremony. And the man is coming, and you can see, for everywhere the man went. He went all the way to Grand Jide to meet our people there, the citizens of SINOE County that are over there. And it was overwhelming. He went to the various towns, the villages, Town and Balaway and the Vubadi and Degwe Town and those various towns. I don't know why he had reached Degwe Town, I'm not too sure anyway. But he has traveled substantially around district number 3, telling the people that he is coming back. And this time around, he doesn't want to be a representative. He wants to represent the entire county, and not only a district inside the county. And the message, the people wholeheartedly, they accepted the message. The people say we can't make the same mistake twice. We can't sin against ourselves twice. Just the same way in Anthem, when the people killed Socrates, they wanted to kill Aristotle. And Aristotle said, I will not allow you to sin against philosophy twice. And so how Aristotle ran away, he left, and he died in exile. And so the people in the Sapo land, they made a fundamental blunder in the past. May his soul rest in peace, the late Mabutu, he was there. And for whatever reason, the people got all sort of things to say. And then how can you protest against yourself? And so we have the spokesman for Charles Taylor, the man who was defending Charles Taylor, who murdered 250,000 innocent people. And people are now called Zokos and different names in Liberia that they work, if you like, that the product of TJ and what TJ and Taylor. Those Zokos you see, they give our children drugs and get them guns. The children are supposed to be in school. Now what TJ then did to the people, the children. And so they brought the same rebel, you remember they sang the song, Charles Taylor, you killed my mom, you killed my pa, I will vote for you. So they voted for Charles Taylor. And so the people of SINOE County, they made that same mistake. They said, Milton TJ, you joined Charles Taylor, and you were the spokesman, and you guys kill our people, will still vote for you. So they put Milton TJ there. Milton Teja got there. One would have thought the brother would change. But you know, the black people got a parable, right? You can't teach old dog new tricks. The man staying long in the battle. He is old now, so he can't change. So Teja got there. The main senator took Mabutu from there. And SINOE has been going down. Send Mabutu there. For 9 years, Senator Teja will allow their mouth cannot get one bill passed. Because you will tell something like this, you know, my job, it is not part of my job responsibility to lobby with my friends when I sponsor a bill. And so the bill will walk to the people there and go in the committee room by itself. So that's the kind of blasé attitude the mayor exhibited in our office. We're saying that to do a job. If you write something, you have to follow through with Milton Teja say, lobbying with a fellow lawmakers, it's not part of the job description. So you only write it and leave it. And so as a result, for 9 years, we didn't get nothing from Milton Teja. But confusion and stealing and denigrating SINOE County, that all got from Milton Teja. For 9 years, I have challenged the boys. They can't give me anything. Teja himself went there and started crying. Oh, they wouldn't receive a response. My bill that passed. Number one, I can't go lobby with the people. And then he turn around and say, oh, that's Zarzar'S, that Crayton Duncan, that dead, Nabu's law, that one passed no bill into law. So we send a man there, he doesn't know what to do. All he does is complain about his friends. That's why he does. He's a child, a big child who complains. The man who told us during campaign, I'm the political gladiator. SINOE County will see the best. Milton Teja can't show no bill. He complaining now. Oh, I want to do borrow, and the people that blah my borrow. What? For 9 years, the man can get one bill pass. Why Mr. Zarzar'S co-sponsor a bill that gave us community college since 1847. The American Liberians, the son that is coming, Crayton Duncan, the people led the country from 1847 to 1980. Before the country people, they call country people, we don't know nothing. We are ignorant people. So from 1847 to 1980, how many years? 133 some more years, right? Crayton Duncan, the people that couldn't build a school for us, for our children in SINOE County. Since 1847, it's Matthew Zarzar'S that built high school outside the capital city. Because Crayton Duncan people then, they were living in the city, and our people were living in the jungle. So they don't care for the people in the jungle. So they can only build a school in the city so that the children can go to school. And they abandon our children. They abandon our people. And so they say American Liberia guys kind of lying to us and say, oh, your son, Zarzar'S, he black people. And the man is the one, if you look at the roster, go any university in Liberia and ask for the students of Zarzar'S. The man sending people out of the country to get advanced education. And Crayton Duncan, the same propaganda they ran and they destroy our country. And the same thing they're doing now. Charter made charter procurement man. The man went and took the money and brought war to the country. And so we have Crayton Duncan for 6 years. The man too cannot pass one bill for us. The man is called a foreign representative. Crayton Duncan, if you look at the attendance records, the attendance record in the House of Representatives, the man, he just can't fight your 10 fingers in session. The man is in Washington, D.C., and in 5-star hotel. He is in New York, in the grand, whatever they call it, a fancy place that the man there. Just from one hotel to another one, the man is just chilling and getting $30,000 and out of the country. And then I listen to the young people. I live in the land of development. This is called the Mecca of development. And somebody will look at that chicken hut. Crayton Duncan did not build state-of-the-art university or the best hospital in West Africa or Africa in SINOE County. The man will build radio station for himself. And he said he cares for our people. Is that how you show care to people? You don't empower them. The man carry a BM company there from Indonesia. And the people will take the law, the roads inside the country, total mess. Total mess. And they will take the laws. They don't, Crayton Duncan, they're not saying, you know what, your prosody laws inside the country. So we can employ our people and add value to the economy. No, Crayton Duncan got 60% in our company. and they shaped the law in the country. They gave our people janitor jobs. They are sweepers that were good for us. And that's the man that wants to be our representative. Look at SINOE County. It's all about the American Liberian. Look at your streets, Mississippi Street. You will not see what indigenous men need in any of those things. The guys control everything. And that's what Crayton Duncan is doing now. The men get Gold Creek. How is it that our old man living next to the creek for Crayton Duncan? How is it that our old man living south of the creek for Crayton Duncan or Diamond Creek? Why? And that's the oppression of our people. And that's what we want to stop. And that's why we need Zarzar. Zarzar, since 1847, he collaborated with the late Mobutu and others. And SINOE County now has a community college. That's what we want. So that we can compete with Crayton Duncan children. Crayton Duncan said he built school for us. Guess what? The children are not going there. They are in America. They can't go to the school he built. And now how Kolo looking too. And so people who are SINOE County, Honorable Zarzar children, they are all going to school in Liberia. Those are in Liberia. He didn't send them out of the country. They are going to the same school in Liberia. That's what we're talking about. That's what we call a indigenous man, patriotic man. Man cares for the people. TJ himself told us, Crayton Duncan people in the American Liberian, they could not build a school outside the capital city. Since 1847, SINOE is the 10th original county in Liberia. And TJ told us, not me, now listen to TJ, please. Senator Milton TJ of SINOE County, who built the first high school outside the capital city of SINOE County? Tell me.
A representative from constituency number 3 in SINOE, Honorable Zarzar. Before Zarzar became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Zarzar. Am I hearing those? And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
Boom! TJ is campaigning for Zarzar. So we'll hire the mayor as a campaign manager for Honorable Zarzar. The first time since 1847, St. Crayton Duncan, 133 years, Crayton Duncan couldn't build, his parents couldn't build high school for our people. No. So under the watch of Zarzar, I got another revelation today from the COS of Honorable Zarzar, Oliver Barr, when you were doing your presentation and gave a synopsis of some of the things Honorable Zarzar has done for the people. Great man. And he told me, after TJ told us that Zarzar built the first high school outside Greenville, the capital city, Oliver Barr also told us that Honorable Zarzar elevated the junior high in Pinetown to high school. So, the first time in the history of Liberia, SINOE County got 2 high schools outside the capital city, built by Zarzar. The men carrying teachers, foreign teachers, to educate our children. And that's what we're talking about. And that's what we need. People, when you get educated people, you get power. And that's what Zarzar wants. He does not want to be the only man with car. He doesn't want to be the Crayton Duncan, you know, I bought a truck and the van and I will put the gas inside. Basically, the man wants you to depend on him. All right? That's what Crayton Duncan wanted, like TJ there. TJ built, he did not build school, free school for us inside the county. The man built private school for himself. And he charging US dollars. If you give him Liberian dollar, TJ will pull you aside from his school. These people don't care. They don't. And so we need Honorable Zarzar, who genuinely cares for the people of SINOE County. And when you listen to his speech today, he said, I want to restore the integrity of our county. And that I agree with him. For the past 9 years or almost 9 years, all SINOE has gotten is indignity, disgrace, embarrassment. How is it that your certain lawmaker will be taken to court and you'll be declared guilty? And the man himself will tell you, corruption power, get it. I will tell somebody car, I will not give it. That's total embarrassment. Don't take it from me. Listen to TJ small.
Enough. Now let me repeat.
I will not give Patricia Flomo any car.
Imagine that. The man saying you're not getting your lady or car to her. That's some of the embarrassment I'm talking about today. We have to restore the dignity of SINOE County. We have to bring unity back to SINOE County. We have TJ who does not have any friend whatsoever. TJ, tell us what you have done. Let me man give her a record of going to jail. TJ, you say, "Oh, talk, you don't talk." Let me not tell you.
So you remember, we are now where we are today because of love. We suffered to come this place. We worked hard to come this place. No jail in the Republic of Liberia I've never gone to. I've been to almost every jail you can imagine. Starting from police cells. The only reason they don't read Yala was because Dr. Omar Sawyer, as interim president of our country, he abandoned, he discarded Yala. But I've been to Central Prison, I've been to Post Stockade, I've been to every police cell during the military government, and I am staying.
Imagine that. The man is not telling us. I built the top university in SINOE County. I established the best laboratory in SINOE County. During my superintendency, we got paved roads all over SINOE County. We built the best, hospital. We got recreational areas all over SINOE County. The man is not telling us those things. The man said he been to jail. He been to all the jails in the country. That's what an embarrassment. Embarrassment to bring to your people. That's what we got. When you put the wrong people in power, that's what you get from them. Nothing good. Yeah, Treasure, what happened? Prudence.
I have the clothes on. It's just
Yeah, so when I'm finished.
What are you then going to cook my food?
I'm about to get done so we can get food. Or I'll go on commercial break so we can get you something to eat. All right? Okay. So let me go on commercial. Guys, they want something to eat, so I'll be right back. Let me get a little entertainment for you. I'll be right back.
Hello to all my fans around the world. My name is Mary Dorbor, the queen of traditional music. The only thing I want you to do to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Amo. Just subscribe to my channel. Promote me, my fans. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe, guys. Thank you.
Choice National Cheerleading. Masih kau dia play chico ini apa bos kau jam dia ni. Andrew. Is that somewhere? Tabela de begi boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everything we're doing, don't just try anything, all right? All right, so welcome back to Voice of SINOE. You know, the kids are here, and so I've been going back and forth, you know. Yeah, they're my first preference. You know, so when I want something, I got to go and take care of business first. All right, so welcome back. I was talking about Honorable Zarzar. So the man, Honorable Zarzar, Crayton Duncan, if you like, is when you listen to Honorable Zarzar's speech today, the man is the campaign manager for Honorable Zarzar, basically, you know, based on the agreement that they had before. And so I will even play some videos so you can listen to Crayton Duncan campaigning for Honorable Zarzar. Because basically what Crayton Duncan is doing is campaigning for Honorable Zarzar. That's what he's doing. He's not campaigning for himself, because it's obvious that the people, they are not going to vote for a miracle Liberian guy. No. I didn't made a blunder first. And again, 6 years, and we can't see anything from him. And campaign time now, the man is coming home, he's saying building Palava Hut, the man TJ can call it video club, which I agree with TJ on that one. Those are video clubs the guy building. Yes, he call it. The guy lives in the US. I mean, he lived here for years. And he knows how, I mean, buildings look here. The man went and build video club, or they call it youth center. All right. I mean, when you see those things, those are caves. You guys are building caves. And the man, I mean, the man just over there, I had the other video, and you are bashing the mulatto people, but you get mulatto woman. So I thought, what's all these guys? You know? So, but Crayton Duncan has been announced or appointed by Honorable Zarzar as a campaign manager, Crayton Duncan and others. They are now campaign managers for Honorable Zarzar. All right. So now let me play a little bit of the video today from Honorable Zarzar when you're entering Joazan today, available Cree, as you say. Let me see to see the difference from what we had. Let me see. Let me do the one first. A short. I'm not playing the whole thing, but just a little bit.
Please share the video. Invite your friends. Share the video. Invite your friends. The arrival of Madam Zarzar, Honorable Madam Zarzar, Sitting Representative Attention number 3, incoming Senator of SINOE County. This loud for Zarzar is team. Enter the city available quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, share the video with your friends. Honorable Madam Zarzar enter available quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the incoming Senator enter available quick. Level. Share the video, invite your friends. This is the convoy. There's the convoy of Madam Zarzar. There's the convoy. The convoy. There's the convoy of Zarzar. Level. Ladies and gentlemen, share the video. Share the video, invite your friends here. This is how our Madam Zarzar enter available quick. This is how we enter available quick. Ladies and gentlemen, those are you following us? Slow down. You can share the video with your friends. Share the video. Or Madam Zarzar entering the city of Available Creek. Share the video. The city is upside down today. And welcome to the broadcast team of Madam Zarzar.
I mean, if you look at, let me make a quick point. If you look at the road, right? That road was supposed to be a quota road. On Nyonteh, they gave that man, when he was superintendent, they gave him millions of dollars to build a road. I just recently said the poor did that. They carry some Honorable Zarzar and carry some machine there to make that road like that. But on Nyonteh, that place should have been a nice quota road. They get that man money a machine to buy a machine and pave all the roads. The man ate the money, and now why you are taken to court and declared guilty?
The camera will be shaking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how our marriage is also enter the city of Belemo Creek. Zaza enter the city of Belemo Creek. Keep following us here. This is Liberia Puma. Those are you following us from America, from Europe, from Greenville, from Moravia. This is how we come to you live here. The rapper or marriage is also here in Belemo Creek. The people standing for the incoming senator signing the counter. There's a media team here. Ladies and gentlemen, share the video with your friends. The profile is entering Belemo Creek. The profile of our disaster is entering Belemo Creek. The profile of our disaster, the incoming senator signing the counter is entering Belemo Creek. As you can see to the back there, the people are there. So we get you continue broadcasting. We are trying here, making sure that we get you all the happening. The online is on the ground, working my land now. So we come to you live here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our live broadcast of the team, Zarzar'S media team. The citizens in numbers. You can share the video with your friends here. Take a follow here, that's your brother. Again, you are following here from the USAA. It's Asad Tuba from Moravia. Martin Bosa Tawanja. Those are you following here. We come to you from Belemo Creek. The rapper of the People Center Lilo. Incoming Center of Southern Country. Second General number 3. Aromadi Chizaza. The rapper of Aromadi Chizaza here in Belemo Creek. Ladies and gentlemen, the street is also down. The city of Belemo Creek is also down today. Live here from Belemo Creek. Those are you following our live broadcast here. We are here in Belemo Creek because the leaders. Touch the one bell. Here we can welcome to our broadcast, brother.
Thank you for giving me your time. I'm very much excited to be live on the show. Actually, I want to let you.
Belemo Creek, and pregnant for 2 months, 6 months. At the 7th time, I was enter the city of Belemo Creek. Ladies and gentlemen, nation capital. The city is also down, and the people receive their senator. Also down today. Those are you following us from all over the world. Here's there. Those are come to our microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, whatsoever you are, share the video. As you can see, our people are eating up. I will make sure that we give you all the happiness, all the day-to-day activities. The rapper of the People Center leader, our tourists of starting the county, or Madam Mary Dorbor. Share the video with your friends, invite your friends to witness the broadcast today.
Abachi, you carry the leopard, you carry the lion, Abo.
Let me see, those are you following? I want to recognize other people. It's let me see, I'm following us. I don't really know your location now. It's Austin something also following us. Jim Walla following you from Sandstone. That's the PRO of things.
Scary man can sit down next to the dead value. Telegwe, find you into the way. Oh God, that was the great man in SINOE County, Belemo Creek, Honorable Zarzar'S. You can see how well the man is loved by the people. You know, the people went there, they were all playing around and when the owner of the town reaches there, that whole variable, everything will change. And so you can see now, this is not campaign. The major went there for awareness, and you can see that the likes of Crayton Duncan and TJ, they can't sleep now. He said, no, the man, because that's a wonder man, TJ, afraid of insane. That one was Zaza. Everybody, you cuss them, you cuss Zaza, but he knows what Zaza can do to him. After he finished cussing, Zaza can put you in jail. He put a man in jail. Have you seen Crayton Duncan sending TJ to jail before? Who inside the country has sent TJ to jail besides Zaza? Zaza said, I'll ruin me, I'll put you in jail. Zaza put a man in jail. You were there for 3 days. He had to beg and write letter, apology to Zaza and all of that. And so that's what we need. We need Mr. Zaza to discipline this man. We discipline the man politically and whatsoever. The man, he wrote the LSCC, GSC that said they stole money. And they were making big more all over the place. They went to court, they were declared guilty. Zaza vindicated. So everything Zaza has been doing, everything is right. And that's what we need for SINOE County. We need the right people in the right place. The man he gave a little history of himself. I've been in government for whatever years. You will not hear what, but somebody say, oh, Zaza stole money from here. No. Man is transparent. Everything he does, he backs it up with evidence, with document. Like they will make allegations all over the place. He asked them to bring evidence. The hard job we have when that single statutory district came, all right. As I beat them, the president called them. What's what happened? Take the other one over there. So yeah, they went to Jawia said, okay, you come to me. And the guy went there, they carry job, bad mouth. They just talking and talking. By the time Zaza even finished his speech, he will say the district was created 2005, boom, and get it out. It was signed to the hand bill was done, so time, boom, we get the evidence. Even preserving the message, President, we are saying, what? Hey, tell you your what's up. Just start making for nothing noise there. The man is right. And how they approve the people. So the animosity, the tribal hatred in TJ is ingrained. It's inherent. And so how do we can't go in the man body and take it from there. So what we can do is to just take it from the Senate. And then we'll put Zaza there. Our county will be stable. We'll get level-headed people. Crayton Duncan will be gone because he won't challenge Chi. He can't challenge Chi. And the man came here and said, I will send my SAS. I will send my, they do politics now. The man get Diamond Creek and Gold Creek. I mean, how is it that people that own the land, they don't get Diamond Creek and that Miracle Liberia guy get Diamond Creek? He get refrigeration, I should say, refrigeration facility all over SINOE County. He get cold storage on the other side. Now, how do people do this? They loot our resources. And they can't relax in America. We made a man representative, you're not doing nothing for all, you want to be senator. And the man can't show anything. The man say, Bill wants to say, oh, I want to play. Okay, are you development superintendent now? Okay, then let's send you to the county so you can be assistant superintendent and be development superintendent. You're not a lawmaker. Because when we look at the division or level, the man say, Bill wants to say, okay, that just for the sake of argument here, though, the man did not do anything. Crayton Duncan did not be anything good over there. All right, so but for the sake of argument, if the man say he build houses inside the county, okay, let's take the man from the Senate and make him assistant superintendent because that's a local government job. There is nowhere in the world that lawmaker will be building things all over the place. No, it is not the job of the lawmaker. They appropriate, they make budget, they allocate, they advocate for funding to go to the place, to their places, so that people can develop. That's what they do. They don't go build town halls and video clubs and those things. No, it's not the job of the lawmaker. So the man saying he did political science, but he doesn't when it comes to implementation, he doesn't know what he's doing. So what he's doing right now, because he did not do anything in the Capitol building, and so he wants to use video club and give people cash here and there. So that's what they call buying the people votes. That's what he wants to do. Because he failed. He failed. Crayton Duncan did not represent our people. For 6 years, he can't show anything you did. Milton Teja cannot show anything for 9 years. Come on. Milton Teja only went there to cry. I mean, the COS of Zarzar, the man cataloged the great work Mr. Zarzar is doing. Yes. Next, you got the speaker, the assistant speaker of the house, the 10 men in the Capitol building at Zarzar, at least in our House of Representatives. How much when I went to Liberia, the speaker of the Republic of Liberia, the 10 men in command in the country, he told me, he said, now your father myself running the office, as a matter of fact, your father running the office. And I was sitting there, any people that comes, the man will say, let's just look at it first. Yes. The man got to look at it and will put comment on it before they can even give it to the speaker himself to look at it. It's experience. The speaker of the Republic of Liberia is tapping from that man's knowledge. And they come tell you what they can't say anywhere. They can't send the man anywhere because he has no expertise on anything but to curse, to lie, to tell people say, I'm going to jail for the wrong reasons. People go to jail for good things. But our senator going to jail, he said, I want to jail for stealing. Imagine that. Imagine that. And so people of SINOE County, you can see district number 3 is a no-go zone already. The honorable judge in his own district right now, he hasn't gone because it's a counter to what he's doing. So he started from his district first to see, so you can see that the people love him in his district. So now you're going to see when he gets in the other district, the reception will be the same. You know why? Because the man is not only representing district number 3, he represents the entire county. When he advocates for the entire county as though he's a senator. So that's what we are saying about Mr. Zarzar, when you are advocating for the entire county, then why don't you be the senator? And that's why we, the people of SINOE County, the petition, and say, you know what, we got to move the TJ man from there. The man who fighting the people of Riverside and say, oh, they get SINOE people land. And he can't show any evidence. The people went there, they brought the various experts from the various ministries, they convened in Riverside, I think Grand Bassa or Riverside, one of those places, and they brought people, experts, to do the demarcation and everything, they look at everything. And they resolved the land dispute. TJ is the only man. He's still fighting. It's all about conflict 24/7, this man. So he's not only fighting inside the county, he's fighting other counties, our neighbors. So the man is an embarrassment to us. And that's why the people, you see them, I mean, right now, if they're Crayton Duncan, the people will show the crowd. They say, oh, Crayton Duncan, let Crayton Duncan alone go in any other town and see when you get 10 people. So when he going somewhere, he will tag maybe something we are with him. And it's something we are supposed to get with a few people, and then the crowd will look large. But see, just Zarzar alone. TJ went there, so the Palava Hall he built, the people gave him, they can't fall that place. The place is empty. Because everybody don't like the man. Right, the other video I was showing you the other day, his boys were even attacking people, they're fighting. TJ himself had to leave the microphone and run behind Charismatic Norris and say, oh, stop fighting. See, these are the people. The man left. TJ was giving speech, and the boys are fighting people on the other side. And the TJ was yelling, Charismatic, leave the man. Don't push the man in the eye. I said, what? What an embarrassment. And these are kind of the people, because a good man knows good people. TJ is not a good man, so he attracts the gangsters around him to attack people. All the rallies, the various areas that on Zarzar went, have you seen anybody chasing anybody? I tell you, boys ain't gonna be chasing people. That's the one we need in SINOE County. I got the other audio I will play next time when I come, where the woman is crying TJ's name. TJ want to kill me. Right now, I'm in hostel. He authorized the boys to come and attack me. It's so sad in our county. The woman crying literally. She crying. You know what? Don't take it. Let me not postpone it to another time. Let me play that. Let me play it so you can hear. The woman crying. TJ won't kill me. TJ told the boys so they can't kill me. The woman crying. A SINOE County I'm talking about. I'm not making anything up here. That I county. That's the man that people. I see somebody who will campaign for TJ. I said, look at the people. Now listen. Oh, let me play that.
Well,
That will kill you and make you scary because people are dying in Sando County. So how you call more people were
What's up?
Okay.
We saw Django, I tell Django people that my husband, so we not yet, I eat your picture. I'm a woman with several inches. Okay. Even COD, I mean, share your some on their hand. The work to bring it now. We can't travel.
All right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You heard their name, right? We are on a threat. Tell your family. So TJ, the man is literally terrorizing our county. I will play that one more crying again. What TJ is doing to her. Now listen.
I mean, that will kill you and make you scary because people are dying in Sando County. So how you call more people were around me fast.
Nothing happened to you in Cosmo. The other one is Champagne. So when nothing happened, you call people to tell them about it?
People were there. I guess someone standing there said people were there. And sorry, making you that threat because not to tell I don't know what the rest. Because my work flow, my children will can't travel. I can't even go green because I'm a business woman.
So they say, wait, go here, okay, you?
They will kill me. My parents are yet to go, my brother said they will kill me.
All right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for talking away, yeah?
And I come here also telling the people from Django. Because the men are married so in years, Islamic research.
Okay.
We saw Django, I tell Django people that my husband, so we not yet, I eat your picture. I'm a woman with several inches.
Okay.
Even COD, I mean, share your some on their hand. The work to bring it now. We can't travel.
All right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Right now, I'm in hosting the auto. Think about it. That's Senator County, Senator Milton TJ. The people are complaining about the men everywhere. The woman crying right now, she's in hostage. They want to tell the boys, tell the authorize the people so they can kill the woman. The woman is a businesswoman. She said, I can't get out of the house. That's the man that somebody will go for Sando County. So 2023, I must see you go vote for TJ in Sando County. I will be over there. I would not just sit down, voice of Sando. I'll be in Sando County. And I want to see the number to be 99% if it was Zarzar. When I see that, means that some of you are voted for TJ. Then you have a problem with me. I will deal with you. Because for some reason, you people love the people that oppress you. It is clear that TJ doesn't give a damn about you. You can see it. It's not hating. The man doesn't love you. The citizens are crying this man's name. And now the man has somebody else, oh, he'll be Zarzar. And you can see it clear. The people want Zarzar. And Crayton Duncan will throw him to stay where he sit. And you won't come and say jobless. The man will go straight to a Go Creek. So you can put Damo and go all the way to Bali. And the man a campaign manager for Zarzar. You want to show me? Let me show you something again. What Crayton Duncan, but before we bring Crayton Duncan, let's listen a little bit of almost Zarzar's speech today. It was a great speech. So you can hear from there, I'll play Crayton Duncan campaigning for almost Zarzar. All right? I'll play Crayton Duncan a little bit. Let's listen to almost Zarzar's speech today. A little bit.
If you are following my live broadcast, I'm coming to you from Guaso, Belebo. If you are following my broadcast, I'm coming to you from Guaso, Belebo. Program back one of our Mabi Zaza. $10,000 for perfect day.
You see, the man understands the culture because the owner of the land was present. The greatest of the great, or the greatest great, was present, right? And I told you, almost Zarzar is educated multiple ways, right? Not just sitting down in classroom and reading. He understands, he's educated traditionally. He understands the culture. And so the owner of the land, he said, Nyonteh, the elder of the town, before I speak, yeah, little thing for cola nut. So that chief, you the owner of the town, so you can listen to your song. That's why the culture go. But when Crayton doesn't go over the, it was all we get time for the devil there. Oh, that we don't get time for the devil. You know, they don't understand. These are the people that own the land. And that's what I call me the representative of the elders and the ancestors. And the March Desert, it communicates with the ancestors and the elders. So Mr. Zarzar saying there's a little thing, $10,000 to get you to get some water while I talk to you. See, that's the first major move over there on the part of Zarzar. The traditional people will not move from behind, because he knows that they know that the men respect them. All right? Let's play this. Listen. It's a great presentation today. All right, so the men were making a key point over there. And there are people that don't understand. They say, oh, Zarzar does not go to the county. And the man said, you know what? The guys that are working with that are from SINOE County, they are so divisive. They are so tribalistic. So once I go to the county, or once I come to the county, the district, let's just say I leave and come to the county and start dancing and have party, guess what? Major decisions are being made in the Capitol building while I'm away. And once I'm not there, guess what? District number 3, you are out. Because the people that are there, the guys that are there, they are all tribal people. They don't advocate, even though they are senators covering the whole county, but they advocate for only their sessions. You know? And so when I leave, when I come to the county, every time I come here, major decisions are made, you will be left out. And that's one of the reasons I don't come frequently, because I want to be there so that the decisions that are made, your interest will also be on the table. Because once I turn my back, you are out. You know? So I have to be there. And that's why I don't frequent. That's why I don't come in the county a lot. Yes, when development thing is coming out, if I'm not there, you are out. They will not give you anything. And so that's why at least I need 2 persons. When I go to the Senate, another person occupy my seat, somebody that will be patriotic, that will love the county. So when I leave, it will not be marginalization. It will be about everybody. You see? So the man is smart. He's making the case to the people. Making the case to them. The message resonated with the people very well.
Why is it that you came from different nationalities, you came from different tribes, and you came from different sections, and you are bringing one man?
I mean, you are giving a little background today. I mean, how he got to where he is, the people that helped him along the way, the various tribes in SINOE County, they put together, and they took him to a missionary, a Caucasian, and they said, I mean, you are living with a family in Greenville, and came a time the man that was sponsoring them, the man lost his job, and they want to send him back. They want to send, I think, they say it was 17 boys, or if I'm not exaggerating, they were in their house. But then they say everybody should go because the man that they were living with, the man lost his job. So he said, I can't sustain you guys. And so everybody got to go back to the village, you know. And Crayton Duncan people, when they were there, they don't get time for them. A white man got to come to the aid of the indigenous man. Because Crayton Duncan and people don't care at the time. And so, of the boys that were in the house, because of how Mr. Zarzar was helpful to them, the women campaigned and said, you know what? When everybody will go, we don't want Zarzar to go. And the campaign, all the other people, the elders in the community from the various tribal groups in SINOE County, they put together and took him to the white man and said, we want you to sponsor our child. Okay? And that's how he got his scholarship. So he has that mentality that, you know what? I'm not leading one session in SINOE County. I'm the leader for all the people because all of them put together and help me out. And so I should reciprocate. I should give back to the people. I shouldn't see sections. No. I should see SINOE County. So when you look at, you listen to Zarzar, he said public funds has no political party or tribe. It's for the people. And that's why he's defending the interests of the people. And so it was a great speech today. I'm not going to go into it. If you get time to go on Facebook and listen. I mean, yeah, on Moton's speech is there. He did a great job today. He gave a background. It made things simple to the people. And that's what we want. He said, I mean, if that book business, none of the guys in the race can beat me. None of them are educated. None of them can write more than me. None of them got contact more than me. It's not what we're doing right now. If who has degrees, none of them can beat me. It's not all we're here for. When I'm money business, I'm not rich, but guess what? You will be taken care of. So election is about numbers. And so I want you to give me the number. Because I can come and speak all the big book to you right now. If I don't get a number, we will not get our aim accomplished. And so it's not about book, it's not about experience, it's not about the degrees I have. No, it's about the numbers. So I want you to give me the number. So once you give me the numbers that I need, the experience will come in, the education will be applied, the knowledge, everything that I have now will put it to work to seek your interests. That's the point the man was making today. That the man, I mean, that's why I like to listen to Mr. Zarzar. I mean, so now, I mean, when you are not good listener, because if you listen to the elders, I mean, in the land, they can't just go and hit the point. They will sort of give you a story. Then because the story has a message in it that they want to connect to what they are about to say. And so they will give you feel that they will take you around. And that's what philosophers do too. When you read philosophical books, and then you get confused because they don't want to leave anything out. So they will go hit the other point before they come to the conclusion. So Mr. Zarzar is a thinker, and so that's what we need. When they're talking about the people of Liberia, the leaders of Liberia, that Zarzar and Joe, we are in your call They don't call TJ. They don't call Crayton Duncan. No. When they talk about the country, when we had the financial issue, the other day, crisis in the country, Honorable Zarzar was going from one radio station to another, giving knowledge, giving ideas, because he's in the banking. He's a finance man. He has expertise. What does TJ has? What does he have? Sorry, what does TJ have? Nothing. But we don't want somebody who can curse. No, that's what we don't want. Somebody who will divide our people. That's not what we need right now. Why the president? We are the other day. I mean, this is the Senate, the House of Representatives. Actually, they sent a delegation to Rwanda, right, to learn from Paul Kagame. What is it that he's doing? Didn't they send TJ? They say on Zarzar. That's what we need. That's what SINOE needs. We need our leader to be respected. Let it pick our son and say, oh, you know what, go represent the country. Do something good for us. You know what? We won. And that's what Mr. Zarzar brings to the table. You don't can't be talking to somebody in the 21st century and be cussing people out. You can't run politics. You go, I mean, you say you're a politician, you're a progressive, tell you what, just a man, man. He ain't nobody. Yeah, I think I read a comment from Dr. Fambula, that man a noise maker. Basically, like what I mean, he dismissed TJ. Yes. So we need Honorable Zarzar to get our country back on course, and we would be discussing as we go ahead. I mean, I don't want to give you a synopsis of some of the things that he has done, he's doing, or he wants to do, and TJ himself can validate some of those things. I mean, I'll show you a lot of those things before. You know, you don't want a man that has a history of fighting. That TJ history, not me. It's not Zarzar. Fighting Liberian minister suspended. Chatino suspended TJ for fighting. Information Minister Joe Mamba and his deputy J. Milton TJ have been suspended for 1 month, 3 weeks by President Taylor for disorderly conduct. You see, these are things you get for TJ, nothing decent. If you do a research on the guy, you wouldn't get anything decent for him. Or these are negative things you get for him, nothing else. That's what you get from the brother. Is that what we want? Is that what SINOE County needs? Somebody who will fight? No. Let me read the whole thing here. The same Information Minister Joe Mamba and his deputy J. Milton TJ have been suspended for 1 month, 3 weeks by President Taylor for disorderly conduct without pay. Okay? Without pay, said a presidential statement read on local radio. Okay, that TJ on the profile, you can get anything decent for him. You see the other one here, concern over whereabouts of Liberian politician. Who is that they're talking about? Look at opposition politician leader in Liberia say they are deeply concerned about the fate of the former cabinet minister. All right, Taylor chasing out of the country. He stole something. Taylor wanted to castrate him. Now he ran away. Milton TJ, right? The guy in New Milton TJ was sacked. All right, Taylor Sackney was sacked as information minister. He should be deputy information minister by President Taylor 2 weeks ago after he criticized government policy on the Timor trade. All right, this is not something that was good, right? He wasn't advocating that Taylor was extracting the Timor. What TJ was doing, right? When you were with Taylor, everything was cool, right? When Taylor fired him, because you heard what he said here, opposition, they say Milton TJ, who was sacked as information minister, right? Taylor sacked him. When he got out, that's when he started making Bima. He put his Taylor on blast. When you were in fire, you were defending everything that Taylor was doing. But the Timor trade that they're talking about here, and that way here, the Taylor, they're falling apart in front of is part of it. There's a lot involved in it. I'm not going to narrate the whole story there. But the Tajowan Bell, Taylor was taking the logs from the other counties and the other regions in the country, right? It was cool. It was not from Tajowan. So when Taylor went to Tajowan, where TJ is from, Taylor tried to extract the logs from there, the timber from there, right? So TJ said, oh, you know what? When you wanted the timber, no problem, but you got to give me 70% of the share because of my place. So Taylor said, no, I can't give you the money. What I can do for sure is bring the people from Tajowan, the leaders for that place, that they come and will give them the share, but I can't give you the money. Now, how Tiaje won radio now and started because Taylor refused to give him the money. And that's how Taylor started demonizing Taylor. Oh, Taylor taking trade or Timon from Taiwan and all of that. All right. The whole thing. So you were not advocating for in the interest of the people. You were doing that for the money to come in your pocket. And Taylor said no. And what you have probably is the same thing when you ate the $50,000 from the company. They call it the social development funds, right? That the money that comes from the companies that go in the county, and then they got the social development and the county development fund. So the county development fund from the government, right? So the $50,000 company gave the money to Tiaje. He was a superintendent. He ate the money, and then on Zarzar'S, then later on they discover him when they ask him, is that cussing people out? It's the same thing you are doing to Taylor. So Taylor said, no, you can't do the next one to me. Taylor wanted to castrate him, and he ran away. You know, so he's not a good man. He brings nothing productive to the table. Tiaje has been a problem. I don't know the name Tiaje means chaos. I think when you do the etymology in crew, it means chaos. That's what it means. All right. So that's a little bit of a Tiaje over there. You know, I can go all night. So let me show you some numbers here. District number 3, right? You saw the turnout, how the people they gravitating towards on Zarzar'S. All right, so let's just look at the numbers from district number 3, for example, right? I mean, obviously the number will not always be the same. All right, because our 2008 census report I'm looking at here. All right, let me take that logo down so you can see. So the 2008 census report says SINOE County had the total number of people 102,391, right? 102,000 persons in SINOE County as of 2008 census. Right, that is not what they reported. And so when you look at SINOE County, like you say here, you got SINOE, so the number of females, total number of females, the 54 here is for the males. So 54,767, that's males, young by the men in SINOE, and then the female 47,624 total, according to the report. So let me see this body and Bokonjre, I think that will be in district number 2. Buto will be in district number 1, I think. Yeah, Dubai River is in either district number 2. Greenville, right? Greenville district. So we'll see the turnout when Mr. Zarzar'S gets over there. So Greenville, they got 7,921. I mean, of course, all these people, they are not eligible voters. We are cognizant of that. But, you know, so 7,921 are males, and then 7,794 are females. So you got a total of 15,715 in Greenville. All right, that's the capital city of SINOE County. So these numbers here, they are not for Crayton Duncan. The fact that Crayton Duncan is the representative for district number 1, which Greenville falls in, it doesn't mean that you will get the numbers, because here you got all the different people they conglomerated and they are over there. So it's not for Crayton Duncan. It's a battle, if you like. This is a battleground region in SINOE County, the capital city. You can vote for anybody. I mean, I know for sure Mr. Zarzar'S will get a large number of the votes from this place because you got a lot of people supporting in that area. Duncan, I mean, so when we leave that place, Duncan Stronghold is a battleground, right? It's not for him. All right. So when we leave Greenville and come to places like Jiri, which is in district number 2, Jiripo, district number 2 as well. And this is an area you see the turnout. They are fully in support of Zarzar'S, but we're not talking about that those areas right now. So like you come to the Drawson, right? Drawson, you got 3,057. And then the females, you got 3,031. And you saw the turnout today in Drawson, right? So the total number of people here is about 6,088 votes. I mean, now all of them will vote eligible. I mean, the number has increased for sure, right? That 2008 census numbers I'm looking at here. And so the number has gone up radically. All right. So the 6,000 people, they are not 6,000 anymore. All right. So, I mean, a large number of votes, the numbers here, they are coming to Zarzar'S, right? Drawson. So, Bayan, I don't know where Bayan is, maybe district number 2. Kulu will be in district number 2. Plain Yan, I don't know. Pinetown is in district number, in Zarzar'S district, district number 3. So, Pinetown, we got females, males here, 1,007. 98, we got the females 1,269. All right. So we got a total number of people here in Pinetown, 3,000. That good number of votes coming on Zaza, a political bank or Democratic bank. All right. So if you leave Pinetown, you come to San Quentin District number 1, San Quentin District number 2. I think these are all in number 1, number 2, number 3. It should be in District number 3. I'm not too sure. I can't vouch for this area, so I will leave that one for now. So, but if you come to the Sinkum Bell, it's a no-go zone, right? This is where Mr. Zaza never string or bury. So you got the males here 4,087. You got the female 2,937. So you got in the Sinkum area, you got 7,024 votes. That's enough votes coming for Honorable Zaza already, right? If you leave the Sinkum and come to the Wedger, all right, it's still in District number 3. So the males here 2,310. For the female, 1,751, total 4,061. That's a huge vote coming to Mr. Zaza. So, ladies and gentlemen, this election 2023 is done, because these numbers that I'm just giving you right now, they are not. Let me do a total tabulation again. They are not actual numbers, but we are just doing an estimate. We'll play with the numbers here small for a little bit here before I let you go for the night. So let's do just Dwazon, right? We'll do Dwazon District. Now look at the numbers over there. It's very good for Zaza, and the people the turnout is pretty good as well. So that tells you that it will be a serious. Once Mr. Zaza can get 80% of the votes in his district, it's a done deal. It's finished. All right. So let's do a little math here. So let's look at Dwazon, right? Dwazon got 6,000. That's a lot of votes. 6,088. 6088 plus. Let's come to. I'm not sure of some of the areas, so I will not the places that I'm not sure. I will not put the numbers there. So let's come to Pinetown, 3,067, 3067, right? Plus. Let's go to. I don't want to do something with District 1, number 2, number 3. I'm not too sure of that, so I'll just do. Sinkum, right? Let's do Sinkum for 7,000 votes over here. 7,000. So plus 7024 plus. All right, let's come to Wedger. Wedger got 4,000 votes here plus 4061 equals. So, I mean, the more important, they are not reflected yet, right? So right now we're talking about 20,240. All right. We are not, I mean, again, I'm just playing with the numbers here, but that's a lot of number of people here. 20,240. All right. They just say maybe the 240, they are not eligible voters. So you have some invalid vote. So let's assume Mr. Zaza gets 18,000 votes from the area. Depending on the number of people that will register, it's a done deal. All right. So in District number 2, the people love him. I mean, when he going there, pretty soon from the District number 3, you will see the turnout is going to be as well. And then when he gets in Greenville District, it just the people have resolved to elect Mr. Zaza. So anybody who will be beyond TJ and be beyond Duncan, I mean, you're on a low team for no man. You know what I'm saying? So because at the last time in SINOE politics, they will be done. You know, so you can get some money from them. But it's clear. It's clear from the numbers that we are looking at right now, the turnout. I was looking at the turnout. You know, Mr. Zaza alone. You see the crowd he is putting. Crayton Duncan alone can't go somewhere and get a crowd that Mr. Zaza is getting nowhere. He can't. TJ alone cannot get the same crowd that Mr. Zaza is getting. So it tells you that the people are gravitating towards Zaza. I mean, you can't ignore crowd totally. You know, sometimes it's not stable, it's not reliable sometimes, but it's a good indicator. You know, when the people can leave their farm, they can leave their market and stuff, and come to celebrate with you. It's a good signal they are sending you. You know, so we are happy that the people are gravitating towards Mr. Zaza, because my thing here is. It's not because he's my father, but he's a very good man. He's a very decent man. And besides that, he doesn't want to see his children. He sees SINOE County I mean, everywhere. Not even, I mean, they're brought in the school. The whole country. There is no any way we go somewhere in Liberia. And yes, that's how you anything negative. No. So it's the very inherited the man is good. You know. So while we can get a good man for our county interpreter to come by, we can get somebody who will be fighting whole day, talking on the floor. It's a total embarrassment. I look at when I watch the session, the man just yelling. I mean, I don't know what he thinks about yelling. It shows that you are making a point. No, it doesn't show that when you're emotional. I mean, wow. It's how all the man has is the empty drum. It makes more noise. You know what people say? The empty drum is the loudest, right? So the man is the loudest. And he has nothing to offer. Yes. For 9 years. Tell you can't get anything. Mr. Zarzar's sponsor a couple of bills. I mean, for example, to clear the ghosts from the payroll. Tell you can't do something like that because he want to put people on payroll illegally so you can get money on the side. So you will not sponsor a bill like that. Tell you only do some stupid stuff. Sorry for my language, it's strong, but this is very stupid. This is a stupid bill. To sponsor a bill to make rape legal in Liberia, that's a stupid bill. You know, those are things that the man thinking about. You sponsor a bill to make rape legal. When people rape, what they do, they pay money and it's free. Now, those are things that TJ can think about. There's another bill you sponsor here. The bill to take Patricia from Moka. That the other bill, you know, that the bill you sponsor. Now here in the house, the bill to take Patricia from Moka. That the bill TJ sponsor. Yes. I mean, you see a record all over the place. Yeah. The man was superintendent of SINOE. He left the account balance here. Negative 27,000. I'm talking about US dollar here, not Liberian dollars. US dollar. Negative $27,178.27. That when you were superintendent, when he left, that the audit report, the people got the extracted from SINOE County. That's the record of this man, Milton TJ. Here's the other record here when you were superintendent, right? During the period on audit, we observed that the Special County Development Council, SCDC, approved 74 projects, programs, and other activities at a total cost of $2,646,870 through 2 separate resolutions for the period on audit. But the SINOE County Administration under Milton TJ undertook 12 projects. Out of the 74 projects approved by the SCDC, from physical verification of these 12 assumed projects and review of documents provided, that the document TJ gave them, right? Provided for the audit, it was observed that 6 projects were abandoned. 2 were ongoing, 3 were completed, and 1 was inaccessible due to terrible road condition. All right. So if you listen here, the people approved 74 projects. Out of the 74 projects, TJ on to 12. Out of 74, let's do math again. Out of 74 projects, the man on to 12. Let's go to the calculator. 74, right? Out of the 74, the man on took 12 projects. So we got 62 projects outstanding, right? 62. The 62 and left it. So out of the 12 projects the man on to, right? Is it out of 74 in on to 12. Out of the 12, they say the man abandoned 6. So it takes it from there. I say left, right? The 6 project, so add the 6, let's add the 6 he abandoned to the 62. And put that there, right? So they say the 6 he undertook, he went on again. Of the 6, it was observed that the 6 projects were 6 were abandoned, 2 were ongoing. Okay, so they got 2 ongoing. I don't know why they completed, 3 were completed, and 1 was inaccessible. They can't reach the other one. So plus or minus, right? To we want to be fair to tell you, we'll say maybe they completed 6 projects out of 74 projects, right? So basically, the man abandoned. So 62 plus 6. So the man left 68 projects out. All right, 68. If we want to be fair, I gave him some stuff. He abandoned about 71 projects, right? Because he didn't. I mean, only 3 completed. I mean, when you go in the county, So, and they gave him how much? They said $2 million they gave me. United States, now Liberian dollars, almost $3 million. Now I'm gonna get it, man. And the man who competed 3, he ate the money. And now Mr. Zarzar talking wrote the GSC and they did it all day here. All right. So the man is horrible. This is a record of TJ. Taiwan, right? This is Taiwan. Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Taiwan, Statutory District, Unification City. I tell you, Empire here. Okay. Nobody can venture in the area. Unification City, SINOE County. Office of the District Superintendent, July 18, 2019. You know, TJ is a man now. So he instructed the woman called Annie Poblet, who is the statutory superintendent. All right. So he instructed the woman and he wrote a communication to the Ministry of Internal Affairs. All right. To take 46 employees, civil servant, for no reason it should take them from payroll. So he harassed the superintendent and she went, the woman want to lose her job now, tell you that be man. So the man want to harass the woman and say, you have to take me for the same person or else I'll fire you. So the woman went and wrote a communication. We extend our compliments and wish it to forward for your kind consideration. They come and take people food from people more, but they consider that kind, right? For your kind consideration, the attached list of 46 civil servants from the district that are needed to be replaced. Okay, for what reason? TIJ he didn't tell us why they want to replace the people, right? And it is not his job. He can't replace civil servants. No way. All right. As you will note, the attached list, the attached contains both those to be replaced along with the names of individuals that are to replace them. All right. It is my ardent hope that you will kindly, no, brutally, heartlessly, maliciously, malevolently, stuff like that. That way you just say kindly. This is not kind when you're taking food from somebody's mouth. Okay, when you're taking people's children from school. So kindly grant this request, which is necessary for the small. So he said this is for small operation of the district. Taking food from people, that's TIJ's history here. And guess what? The people were not removed before Mr. Zarzar defended them, and they stay on payroll. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want people to get jobs. There's another record of TIJ here. TIJ was on committee in the Senate to confront people to get jobs. They send names of people from his county to get jobs. TIJ refused to sign. Look here, when you look at the people here, done in committee room, this 31st day of August 2018, right? The man said, sign. He said, Senator J. Milton TIJ, co-chairman. He's the co-chairman on the committee that's supposed to give the people jobs in SINOE County. And the man refused to sign. You see the man, a space here blank. All right. And the reason the people went through, there was a law by then that says that before nominees are confirmed from the county, the 2 senators should sign. But they changed that rule. And so whether the lawmakers sign or not, the people went through. And that's why the people now in SINOE County to get job from the single area, the single statutory district. The man profiled the people. He refused to sign. So the people will come when district number 3, they will wake up. While you deny people jobs, they will go vote for in 2023. I'm begging you, man. Nothing wrong with our people. That the man profile, the man will declare guilty. This court is strongly convinced that TIJ is corrupt and hereby declare guilty. 50,000 fine they put on here and record there. Now I mean, Milton TIJ guilty for corruption. You see the whole article here, wrote the whole thing, newspaper article that they are showing the court verdict, everything here, that the court ruling here, the court document. These are the crimes they put on the man. All right. Economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, misapplication of entrusted property, and violation of PPCC procedure and processes. I mean, these are things this man should be a senator in a normal country. Liberia is that normal? And this is the man, these are so negative thing about TIJ. Nothing you can get for him. And so that's the man you want to be a senator? No way. All right, the man here in Royal is saying he was running propaganda against the own people in SINOE County. They pay newspaper, the so-called analysts. It's supposed to be anarchist newspaper, right? Anarchists, they cause chaos. So they say analysts. No, there's anarchists. When somebody brings something like this for you, when you're an analyst, they analyze things. They don't just post stuff outside. So the anarchist newspaper went and wrote the story on TJ because TJ gained us on low money. They said Boca District resurfaces in SINOE. So because Mr. Zarzar tried knowing Ellen Johnson Salita and no Taylor and Ellen Johnson Sally and Milton TJ then a broad war, so their bodies. So Ellen Johnson Sally listened to Milton TJ. And so on our regime, the people they denied jobs. So when Jawia came, Mr. Zarzar brought it back. So TJ then again they started a campaign. So people can get jobs in SINOE County. So they put Zarzar and the president here, George Weah, they said Zarzar is fooling George Weah and lying to him. So that the devilish propaganda they were running, right? So just so people can get jobs in SINOE County. In that you're talking about Crayton Duncan, and they were included in this. The Crayton Duncan now that wants your vote. He was part of this. The Crayton Duncan, the Nambwe Slaw, those people, they were all part of it. They were together, but then with TJ, all of them were running the propaganda against their own people. All right. So now, Honorable Zarzar, gotta go to bed. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
So when I breathe with my nose and my mouth, the nose hurts a lot because it feels like it's dry and it feels.
All right, so they ran the propaganda against their own people so they can get jobs because the people in the single area they are not from Tajo one. So TJ said once you are not from Tajo one, you shouldn't get a job in SINOE County. So they run the propaganda. It didn't go through. Jowian sent the people names. They got confirmed. Now, when something is bogus, right? What does that mean? It's fake. It's not real, right? Now, when you say bogus on Sunday is bogus, it's fake. It's not real. It's contrived. Okay, it's made up. That's bogus, right? Now, after the people went through now, guess what? The same man that said the district of Boca TJ now, he sponsored a bill to amend Boca district. You see how the tribal hatred of the man is palpable, it's glaring, you can see it. So the man now sponsored this bill. He said, a right to forward to plenary of the Republic of the Liberian Senate for enactment consideration in legislation entitled a draft bill seeking to amend the act creating the single statutory district, SINOE County, Republic of Liberia. Okay, how is it that now you are amending Boca district? The district is Boca now, you sponsor a bill to amend it. So that's the hatred of TJ. He's showing it. You know, he doesn't like certain people in the county, and so he must suppress them. He will do everything to suppress the people because he sees Zarzar as an enemy. So Zarzar people should be suppressed. And so that's the man we have inside. I mean, you can see his signature here, J. Milton TJ, Senator Sanok, everything is here. I'm not making anything of this. His own record. I mean, the people send me all the documents and I share with you so you can be in the know, you can be educated properly. You know, SINOE County, Milton TJ sees the place just for him. All right. The same man sponsored a bill to make rape the law of the land. Okay. He took Patricia from Oka. All right. And those things. That's what TJ can show. Yeah. His own supporter then. This is what he can say about him. That Hugh Bleedy, the man he sent to Rwanda to get PhD. That what Hugh Bleedy said about him. What have Milton TJ offered to the people of SINOE County in his 5 years leadership when you are superintendent or Hugh Bleedy you are talking about? What are his legacies and benchmarks that can be seen? Does he have the leadership ability to lead or an ability to engage into insults? All right. That what his own supporters saying, the only thing that the ability that TJ has is to insult people, to engage into tribalism, to fight, to engage into tribalism, to engage into sectionalism, gangsterism, authoritarianism. What can you say? You are asking the support, but then you know the TJ was fighting a little bit, so he went against TJ. Yeah, the reconcile, but the information is already on fire. You see, these are the things. You can't see anything positive about this man. You do Google, you talk about corruption in Liberia. When you say corruption in Liberia, Google search. I lie to you now. Just do Google search on Liberia. You see who name will come of corruption, and you see TJ name will be at the top. You know, these are things here. Boys can write. They lie to our people. Oh, we're bringing solar panel. They can't bring anything. for 6 years, he was superintendent in Sano County. They gave him money to electrify the capital city. He abandoned it, and the boys then writing is, oh, TJ bringing 500 solar panel to the people of Sano County. Since 4 years now, the people in Camotown that he bleeding reported to all that TJ coming electrify Camotown, they can't get one light bulb. So you can see the man has nothing. He brings nothing to the table. Senator TJ is to bring 500 solar panels. That's what he bleeding wrote here. And he wrote this in 2019. 19, right? 20, 21, 22. About almost nearly 4 years now. Nearly. They can't bring the solar panels. They keep lying to our people. They keep lying to our people 24/7. They are not honest. We don't want liars in the Capitol building. No, we don't want those kind of people. We don't want that. The same Hugh bleeding man. He wrote it 1 year 2018 against TJ. How TJ took the Johnson people land and created the Tayo kingdom. He said all these things. This is why he right. He said, the bigger question we need to ask Elijah Sarr, it was a debate between he and Elijah Sarr, right? The bigger question we need to ask Elijah Davis Sarr is how Tayo became statutory district. Milton Tayo used the tyrannical regime of jailed President Charles G. Taylor to illegally seize land that belongs to the peaceful people. He didn't say violent people, he said peaceful people of Dwaza, right? He took the people land. He said illegally, maliciously. He used the tyrannical regime of Tayo to do all these things. He went on to say the Tayo people also illegitimately and maliciously took a greater portion of the Sanquon people land, okay? Not only the Dwaza people land, but Tayo also took the Sanquon people land, which today gave birth to Tayo statutory district. It's on Taylor, not on a normal regime, on the Taylor tyrannical regime according to his own supporter. That's why he created Tayo because he can't do it on a normal condition. Right now, the country is normal. That's why he said for 9 years, he could not, a bill can't pass because he said Zarzar'S blacking, according to him. He can't negotiate with colleagues to get anything passed. So on a normal condition, he can't get anything passed. When things are chaotic, that's when he gets something passed. Okay? So that's just a little bit of this man. They just say he married, but we can't see a woman. All right? We can't see a woman, you can be holding hand with another man. I said, but the man said he is married, but we can't see the man and his wife. What is he hiding? Has he crossed the street? So he Tayo got married, what is it 1944? But we can't see a woman. You will never see Tayo with a wife. He hit the ground, the woman walks on. So this is the man. This is the man. The man is horrible. And so I just give you a little bit of that. On Zarzar, I can give you a legacy all night, but I will just stop there and give you that bad man just a little bit. TJ himself confirmed already to us. This is the accomplishment on Zarzar, one of the school buildings he built in Sano County. That's one of the elementary school that he built in Vubadi. All right, that's something we can show you. That when he became lawmaker, there was no telecommunication in Sano County, or in your district at least, district number 3, and negotiated with Lone Star and they build these towers. So I can go on and on listening, but I been on for too long, and I got to go to bed. I got to wake up early tomorrow morning, and so I want to say thank you so much for following VOSD as usual to get informed. We don't come here and give you lies to give you the evidence of everything that we talk about because we want to build a new Sano County when Tayo leaves, and which he will. It's just a matter of time right now that we have the man making big mouth and still putting our people apart and rejoicing over the death of Nabis Law and all those things. It's just a matter of time for the people to kick the man out. He can say what he wants to say right now. I always say that I was a leader of our county passed away, and the man is celebrating on campaign trail. Oh, my God killed a man. I'm happy my God killed him. The man is heartless, and so we have to do everything to get Tayo out of that place. All right, guys, and that's what I have for you for the night. I want to say thank you so much. And, I can leave you for the night, right? If you're doing a bad thing out there, Sabolinde, so you can be a good man. If you don't Sabolinde, will deal with you. Have a good night. All right, guys, I'm out for the night. I want you to read more about Senator Tiaje. I wrote an article on my page, my Facebook page. Go and read that article. It's very informative. I also wrote another article on Crayton Duncan. Read about those guys. So I mean, that's the purpose of. I will catch the next show. Okay, thank you, no problem. All right, so I wrote a piece, right? The one for Senator Tiaje. If you want to read it, it's called, the title of that piece is called A Laconic Overview of Senator Milton Tiaje's Fantastic Achievements. Okay, just go look at it. It's a good read for you. A Laconic Overview of Senator Tiaje's Fantastic Achievements. Go see the man Fantastic Achievement. Go read that article. Okay, it will be it will be one of the beautiful pieces that you have ever read. You know, that's how you put it. You know, I can do a good job, right? So read that. Another one I want to recommend that you should read. Go on my page and read it. It's about Crayton Duncan. Crayton Duncan and the Politics of SINOE. Go read it. That's a piece of it. The title of it. Crayton Duncan and the Politics of SINOE. Go. That's a wonderful, terrific piece you should read as well. And another one I would recommend, if you want to know about Reverend Kolo, who wants to be replaced on Zarzar'S, go read an article that I also wrote. It called, the title is called "The Triple Evils That Bedevil Reverend Shadrach Kolo Sewan." That's a good piece to read. Read the 3 pieces next time, and you come and talk to me. I'll recommend more pieces and more articles that you can read, so that you can empower yourself as the election is coming on. Once you have more knowledge, you can make better decisions. Nobody, politician, will come over there and fool you. No, there will nothing like that will happen. Just so follow us and do that. Read our articles, and I'll always be here to furnish our county, educate our people properly, to get the right people, and so that our people will be taken care of. Have a wonderful night.